We
Died.
died.
Like, no,
I died.
we didn't die. Someone died.
Dot died.
Lots
Yeah.
of death.
Only
So we
one.
I'm
decided
still
to
laying there
follow a bunch
unconscious.
of yellow markings down the sewer. Killed this thing. That was really weird. That was just like, eh. And then we killed the gelatinous cube.
Yes, the
then
gazer
we
was an
found
interesting
One of
enemy.
the dudes that our Centauran friend killed, but he was alive. And then we went down. We saw an orc with a guy that we were supposed to find, and a mind flayer, and one of those intellect devours, and it killed Dot, and then we ran away.
Correction.
Very swiftly.
You ran away.
I ran away.
I got mind controlled
No.
before being knocked out.
This does not sound like a good situation.
However,
Oh,
combat
fine.
was
All
resolved thanks to Mr. Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, our
Um,
NPC finished it.
Oof. Yeah,
Yeah, and I wasn't a part of any of that.
and yes, currently, you guys left Tolerant in jail, and he has been released. However, we will get to that when we get to that. So yeah, currently, Dantis, you are with Volos, and he is unconscious but stable.
Yeah, and I was barricading the door.
Yeah, you were barricading the door with all your might. Vosk, you were unconscious for a certain amount of hours.
I think I got 4.
Okay. No, you got 2.
Oh, was it 2?
Yeah, I can see it if you scroll up just under Dantis' athletics. Or above it, should I say.
I'll trust you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you are laying there. And when you finally awaken, you can see Silver Man is currently performing right over Dot's body. Disgusting white pale body.
I'm at 1 now.
Yeah.
How long was it that we knew each other beforehand?
Who's
Like
that?
a week?
You and Dot.
Yeah.
At most a month.
Run away from
I'm
it.
not too worried about it then.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, currently beside you is Floon, who is nursing and licking wounds. Sort of looking up at you. So, oh, I'm so hurt.
You'll get over it.
Do you have nothing?
I really don't. I don't have anything for me, let alone him.
What are you doing here? Thank God you came.
We're saving you.
Oh, oh that's so
I have
good.
to get my notes. Oh yeah. Volos sent us.
Oh, I knew he would come to me, or come for me.
I am back.
Such a good friend, that one. Crawls over to you and just sort of leans up against you.
No, I'm just getting away from
Yeah, okay. Jailster is currently looking down at you and seeing as you're back to yourself, tentatively
waiting for me to stab
yeah.
him.
Right, starts making his way up. And Dantis, you can now hear Volos still currently unconscious. You can hear a knock at the door.
I'm just like, I look at him, I go like, shh, shh, be quiet.
Yeah, he's just blacked out. You hear a knock
I'm just
again.
very quiet.
Okay. You feel the door starts to like push.
Ah! Who's that? And I hold up my rapier.
The door is currently okay. Yeah, the door isn't open, but you hear, "It's me." Jelster, Silvermane?
What?
Jelster,
How do-
the one that they got you out of jail?
But he how do I know you're not mind controlled?
I saved your lackey person, the one you came for.
Well, I don't know how mind control works. Maybe the person that mind controls you, maybe they know what you know. You know?
Well, I don't think they could control all three of us, or they would have done us in the first place, right?
You weren't there. You were so slow.
Right, but if one of us was controlled, but not all three, surely that's
I
it.
don't know how it works. Don't ask me. You stay on that side, and I'll stay on this.
How are we supposed to leave?
Well, I don't want to leave alone. And I slowly start unbarricading the door.
Yeah, you see he's got his hands up, like, in a sign of, like, I'm unarmed.
Fine, you can come. And then I just sort of slump back, thoroughly pale. Like, he's trying to hold on to himself, but he's slipping.
He shouts back, Vosk, are you able to walk?
I kind of just slowly pick myself up and shamble on over.
Yeah. Floon starts crawling off after you and stands up. Well, a deed well done, I say.
Whom? Who said that?
I say that.
Who's I?
That's Silvermane.
Oh yes, very well done. Except that Dot fucking died.
Yes, most regrettable, but...
Dot died! You're not supposed to die in adventures.
People die all the time.
Yes,
No, not in my life. Not in my life, they don't. They don't die. They're heroes. We're supposed to be heroes.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, fuck it. Let's get this guy to the surface. I'm done being an adventurer.
Oh. I take it you're turning down the option of joining our glorious faction?
Oh, well, you're too fucking right, I am.
It's a shame. It appears I have wasted my time.
Well, you did find another noble. Maybe you can get him to join. I'm not joining a place that's going to get me killed, just like Dot was. With members that are slow to react.
Well, perhaps you can teach us something.
I just violently shake my head and start towards the way we came.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you make your way back down into the sewer. And you make your way through the sewer and then out of the sewer. And you are currently about a block over from the yawning portal. The wind is quite vicious as it's blowing through the alleyways. And it's fairly cold, being quite dark now. It's getting to around 9-10 p.m.
Well, let's get this guy inside. Maybe Volo's there. I need a drink. I need somebody to pay for my drinks.
Who's dragging the guy?
Sorry?
Who? Or I guess not dragging, but who's helping along Floon?
He's just sort of following after you. He's limping, and every few seconds he goes, "Ow, ooh."
So he can still walk though.
Ow, yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
He's just moaning with every step.
Yep.
And whenever you walk a bit faster, he seems to catch up to you. But yeah, no, you bring him up and take him into the yawning portal. And you see as soon as he walks in, Volo gets up and rushes over to his friend and embraces him and in merriment. And you can see Floon looks like sort of winces as he's broken ribs and bones are squeezed in this embrace. Volo releases him. I converse that I have but a few coins to spare, says Volo.
What?
But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present something much more valuable. And he holds out a scroll tube. The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting once after you've inspected the estate and deem it satisfactory.
Hell fucking no! You promised us 110 gold pieces, and one of us died for your friend.
He sort of looks. He sort of looks around. Notices the lack of character. I'm terribly sorry. Perhaps this could help. And he reaches into one of his bag and pulls out a signed copy of his most recent books. This may.
I throw it to the ground.
Oh.
How about the 110 gold pieces per person and another 100 for Dot? How about that, my dear friend? Or I shall tell everyone at High Court that you are nothing but a liar and a thief.
But I'm offering you something worth much more. An entire keep.
That's not what it's worth. It's the actual agreement that you're breaking. I say no, and then I look to Vosk.
I don't really have a reason for a house.
In Waterdeep. It's an awful place.
I'll take my payment now, please.
It's in a very nice place.
I doubt it.
I kind of just get up real close to him and look him dead in the eyes and just, I'll take my payment now, please.
Well, you're going to have to shake it out of me. I'm sorry, but I'm still waiting on a payment from my book.
I'm just gonna start rummaging through his pockets.
Okay, you're finding useless shit. It looks like the money he gave you at the start is what he had.
Volo.
Yes.
We'll take your keep, but then you have to promise us, and not break this promise. Promise us you come with 150 gold pieces at a later date to each of us.
How about I do you one better? I promise to the amount in 500 gold in credit towards revamping your new abode.
That is not. We don't want a house in Waterdeep. Nobody wants
No one wants to live
here.
in this fucking city.
But we'll take the house and we'll take 150 gold pieces at a later date. And your copy of the book.
Do you pick it back up?
Yeah, I pick it back up.
Yes, yeah, okay, I can agree upon that. I am sorry I lied, but my friend here means so much to me.
How about we just kill your friend then?
I mean, that would not do you much favors.
No, but it would hurt you as much as it hurt us.
No,
Doc died.
but then it would hurt you more because you'd go to jail and be hung, and then you would all be dead.
I know the law. I think... And I look over
Yeah.
the law.
Murder is punishable by death.
Even just citizens? Oh, he's a noble.
He's famous
Also,
enough.
well, also Volo is a pretty influential person.
Volo's a dickwad.
Not that he's evil or anything, but you know.
And we're not killing him. It was a figure of speech.
I have not had that one yet.
Well, here you have it. Just give us the house.
Okay.
And the money and the book.
Yes, the book's here. It's on the floor.
Yeah, I take it.
Yeah.
I feel like this was a bad end of the deal.
It's a waste of a bloody good life. Well, chop chop, let's get it done.
Oh yes, okay. So he's gonna take you to Trollskull Alley.
Wow. What a
This
name.
seems like a great, pristine location.
Here's your
Pristine
new
real
home.
estate.
You live at T1 here.
It's so
I
dark.
see only darkness.
Wow, this is a wonderful home. You can imagine it to whatever you want it to be.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go.
Ah, there it is.
Which one are we at?
You're at T1. Oh, you can't see it. GM token layer. There you go. There you are.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
That whole thing, or
Yeah.
just the?
Wow. Okay.
Obviously, it stops here.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like,
I was like,
jeez.
we got a whole fucking block.
So let me.
Is this part of the house as well?
Yeah. There's a handout somewhere that I can give you.
Oh, it's got a little tower.
So here is your new home.
Oh, it's gonna look like shit.
I hope you like it.
Oh.
Ooh,
yeah?
I do like it.
It's pretty big.
It's nice.
Yeah. You know,
Fancy.
boarded,
I wish
the
I had a
boarded up
character who
windows.
could enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, the boarded up
Oh.
windows
I
really brings
genuinely
out.
do like it though.
am I supposed to enjoy living
Dot,
here?
Dot would love it.
This is a ruin.
Yeah. So remember when I said about the 500 credits?
What does that get us?
Halfway to revamping the place.
Halfway through your benefit.
House
the other
slippers.
half.
The session.
Well, that's where I was hoping maybe one of your friends could come in handy. If you were to sign up with a faction, perhaps they could provide a sum to build. After all, you are now known as the great group that saved Rainier and Floon.
Rainier?
Yes, the noble in the one that looks like Floon
Oh,
It's the
rats
one
on
who
that.
we
in the
saw
warehouse.
when we got arrested.
Rats on that.
See, I don't remember much else of what happened because I never got out of jail.
Oh, yes, Dot died.
I noticed her absence. I just thought it would be a sore point to talk about. So,
Oh, yes, very sore.
There is actually
right.
Trollskull Manor here for you guys.
Darkness.
There's someone called Beppis. What's that about?
Who's our butler?
I don't think he is.
I have a feeling.
Oh, what's Bonnie doing here? Go away, Bonnie.
Hey,
You're not
Bonnie!
here. No,
Hey, Bonnie!
he's not here. There you go.
No!
Is this all the floors?
Yes. Oh, they're all in GM layer. That's really handy. But this is the first floor. Then let me just.
I'm gonna go immediately indoors and look for bottles of spirits and things.
I'm sorry, but I heard Beppis, and that's the first thing I thought. of.
Yeah, is a
Oh no.
an interesting naming. So there's that. Then, so this is actually a tavern
Oh.
originally. However, it is dilapidated currently. And as you guys walk in, Vola says, there is something I need to tell you about this place. It is, how do you say, known for its unfriendly spirit that
Oh,
may still
fuck
reside
off.
here.
There's gonna be like the first time ever you're gonna see a small smile on Foster's
Yeah.
face.
And as you smile, your coat starts to just sort of fly off your body,
Oh.
and then sort of just flies up into the air and then onto the ground as it sort of hits the ground and dust puffs around. Yeah.
Whoever you
I'm
are,
sorry, what the fuck was that?
this,
It's a spooky laugh, obviously.
I'm gonna say, whoever you are, this is our house now, so get out.
Seems rather rude.
And then I try to
You
look
don't
for.
want a guest?
I look for something behind the bar, like some sort of drink.
Yeah. There's a bottle there.
I just pop the cork and.
As you
start
do,
drinking.
it flies out your hand and then smashes against the wall.
I try
and
to
you
look
hear-
for another bottle.
And you hear closing time.
I look for another bottle.
Okay. Yeah, this one you managed to drink unmolested.
I'm going to explore the attic and the tower.
I'm going to look around outside. Talrin will look around outside.
Yeah, sure. So this area, in general, this place is filled with broken furniture, tarnished silverware, casks of wine that have turned to vinegar, and worthless detritus. All the rooms are currently empty except for cobweb, dust, and harmless rats.
So I'm guessing outside tons of weeds and
Outside, yeah, the front has got a bit of overgrown kind of look to it.
okay.
Fix her up.
Yeah, as you're going through, I mean, the first thing you notice is this place is fucking huge, Vosk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of beelining up for attic and the tower.
Okay, yeah. What are you doing up there?
Just looking around, see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, you look outside. You can see the street below. You can see several buildings. There's a few shops in this alleyway. This does not, although it's got like a bit of a dirty name, this does seem like a decent place to be. And what you do notice is, roll me a perception check before you notice this, if you notice
Sure.
this. Let's see,
15.
rolled a 15. Okay, you notice from across the road. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you notice from sort of across the road over. Let me change you to the map again. Over here, there's a there's like a where is he? There's a person who is a Alaskan. That's a type of human, isn't it?
Yeah, Alaskan human.
Yeah.
It's just
So
human race.
you can see a human of the Alaskan descent currently peeking through the window and looking like sort of watching your tavern. It looks like he has a vested interest in it. He's sort of looking at it, and as Torren walks outside, he's sort of watching what he is doing. He seems very interested in your presence.
I was going to
Interesting.
say,
Yeah, go ahead.
Toleran would look around a bit. Would I be able to see if I could find anything around in Thieves' Cant? So like anything like about the area, see if there's anything.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
All right. Okay.
Good. Fair.
You spend. So I'm not gonna say you don't find anything, but you spend a long fucking time trying to find this, and it's
Oh,
super
boy.
disappointing. You go along, and so this building here, with Vincent Trench in it, you find on there is a bit of scrawling that translates to "Detective lives here."
Okay.
So it seems like this street has sort of been marked as "Don't fuck with it." There is someone that will catch you here. On a deal.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna walk back inside and go up to I'm gonna walk back inside and look for Dante.
I'm just on the first floor behind
Oh,
the bar.
cool. I'm gonna
drinking
walk in
bottles.
and be like, this place seems pretty safe, Mike. I'd say.
What is an evil spirit here?
Well, yes, but I mean like the general location. Honestly, I don't mind too much of the spirits or whatever. They can do whatever they want.
It's called Trollskull Alley.
Yes,
They're
but
either trolls or skulls.
yes, but I think we could assume there. It's safe to assume though that there won't be any interference from undesirable people.
What's it? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna drink my days away.
All right, you do that.
I sort
I'm
of
gonna like look and see
give it
the
half to
smashed like glass.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those did you go through?
How many did I go through?
It's about so there's about, let's say there's 6 currently on the ground, 3 of which you drank, 3 of which you got sort of slapped out of your hand.
Let me say
So
how
I'm
many.
like, I'm like
how
in
many
an
got
internal
slapped
fight
out of
with
your
the-
hand?
I'm in an internal fight with the poltergeist. Listen, I'm fine. I went through 3.
Oh.
I don't know where Vosk is. He could be dead.
He's trying to. I mean, this poltergeist may be trying to do you a favor. You know, might just be looking out for your health.
He's a cunt.
Last call. You hear echo through the.
And I speak to the air. I'm like, yes, well, you've said that a lot, but I'm still drinking. So, and I write a really sad poem.
As you are, he sort of comes over, and this quill just sort of comes out of your hands and starts to float away.
I'm going to go back outside and try to find that humanoid-looking person that was. Well, would I have noticed him watching though?
Roll me a perception check to see if you noticed.
Oh no.
While he's doing that, can I wander on down to the basement eventually?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're distracted by the vines.
Okay. So I'm just gonna walk back outside and look around a little bit more around the house. I was checking around the front, so I'm gonna look around the sides and the back.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're looking around, you sort of see this pale female sort of looking around and seems to have taken an interest in this tavern.
I'm gonna walk up to her then.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have any business here, or?
This is your tavern?
Um,
I'm looking for housing. I thought I saw the tower. I think maybe I can, if it's okay. And I start walking to the door.
I wouldn't be the one to ask. I mean,
I have walked away if you're not following.
Okay.
Have I heard this conversation?
We're outside.
Yeah, they're outside currently.
Never mind.
I'm not gonna follow her.
Okay, yeah, no.
Just
So
I go in.
yeah, you watch as this new person you've never seen in your life just walks into your open quote building.
Yeah, I'm not gonna follow them. I'm just gonna leave it to them.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of trying to pick up my pen. I don't know if the ghost will let me.
I mean, it plays with you for about 5 minutes, and then as she walks in, all of a sudden your quill drops. Do you have hair, Joran?
Yeah, you can take the picture up if you wanna.
Sure. So this is the character you see. That work?
I can't see.
I
No.
see nothing.
This is gonna work. There you go. We'll do that. Oh, dude,
Whoa.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't know what the but there it is. Okay.
Ooh.
We're closed.
So that's what you
Fancy.
see. And as you say that, you watch as the beads in her hair just start floating upwards.
Oh, I don't want to fight again.
I was just. This is your tavern?
Yes,
It looks
it's
like
my
you
tavern.
just opened. Maybe it's kind of. I was thinking to. Can I stay here? Can I? I saw the tower. Can I rent it? Maybe. I'm looking for housing.
Do you have a pen?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I
Can
have a lot
your,
of.
Can I have your pen?
I take off my backpack and I like look around in it and I take
Yeah.
out my stationery.
Okay.
I shout out, Torin, she cool?
Uh,
Is she cool?
I mean, she didn't stab me when she saw me.
Okay, she cool.
I go up very close to Dante's and I like look him in the eyes.
And
No,
I
like-
just reek of the various
I
spirits
don't
I've consumed.
care. Yeah, I'm looking after a place I can watch the stars from. I saw the tower. I would really like to be in the tower. Can I be in the tower?
You know, you really should go to the countryside if you want to watch the stars.
They didn't want me. Can I have the
in
tower?
in the whole countryside.
Yeah,
Why do you want to watch the stars?
but they tell me stuff. They tell me things.
Oh, good God, another crazy person.
Oh,
And
you
then
say
I'll
it.
come walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
You say it as it's a bad thing. I just can I rent the tower?
Sure, how much you have? Money.
I take out my purse, and I like look at in it. I have 10 golds. So
I'll take it. It's been up for 3 nights.
okay, I'll give you my 10 gold.
Go talk with Vosk. I think you'll find him very, very talkative.
As he says that, you sort of see this pale elf sort of look over to you, then look away and head on back downstairs.
I follow.
Okay.
I
Excuse
start
me,
writing my poem.
Sir, he said
Okay.
he could. Can you show me the tower?
Later.
Okay, I follow. Anyway, I continue.
So you guys follow him downstairs, and you see you go down into this cellar. So you go into the wine cellar, and you can or the ale cellar, and you can currently see the ghost is currently pouring ale into a cup, and then it just spills
wish
on
I
the
was
floor.
there. I wish I was there.
How far away is the ghost?
So the stairs are right here, and let's say it's where ale cellar is. So here.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to make that big.
Oh, I'm just gonna roll my portent. I forgot about it.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice. I don't want to spook the ghost or anything, so
Mhm.
I will very obviously walk up.
It looks over to you mournfully.
Do I see any wounds or anything on it?
No.
There's no visual of how it died?
Probably drank itself to death.
Ooh, good call.
No, visually there's no slices, there's no cuts, there's no bruises or anything like that. The clothing that it's wearing is like blue collar. It's overalls with like just a white shirt beneath it. Denim jeans that go up into the oval, kind of like a farmer. But yeah, just looks it looks a bit depressed. He's got this beginning of this baldness on his head. Just and goes back to pouring another ale. Looks at it,
How
and then
is it that you died?
he just looks over to you.
Isn't that a bit rude to just ask like that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It slowly starts to float over to you.
He's floated over to me or to...
To you.
Okay. Sure.
Starts to lift your foot.
Okay.
Takes your shoe off.
Okay.
And floats away with it.
Okay.
Oh, he's one of those who likes feet, maybe.
I'll just kind of walk up to it and take my shoe back.
No, it's just floating up the stairs currently.
Yeah. I'll just...
Yeah, it gets
Oh, fuck it.
it get okay.
I'll just take my other shoe off and leave it on the
Alright.
floor.
Yeah, your feet step into this thick ale that's currently sort of flooded the floor by about an inch.
Can you show me the tower now?
Very well.
So you take her up to the turret peak. It's quite tight, just you two together. But I mean, it's you're there and looking around. You can see outside on the shutters is your shoes, or a shoe hanging by its shoelace.
My shoes don't have shoelaces.
Okay, by
Just
the
like
open bit.
Slip-ons.
Yeah, but the open bit is just sort of hanging there on the end.
Sure. That's whatever.
Okay.
Maybe he jumped.
Is there like a roof lucka hatch? Like you can go out on the...
Like a skylight type
Yeah,
thing?
Well,
exactly.
you guys are currently on like the turret peak, so it's like a small.
So we're outside.
Yeah, currently you're kind of outside. You're in.
Okay.
But yeah.
Um,
Let's carry on.
from the inside room, is there like so you can open up towards the sky?
Oh, what isn't from like a bedroom?
Like the tower itself. Is there like a
Yeah, like is
floor?
there a way she could easily see the sky from the tower?
From this current tower, this turret is like think of it like an archer's tower. It is a small block where you can see the entirety of. So this place here, you wouldn't be able to sleep on this bit, but yeah, I mean you're currently looking out and you can see all the way across Waterdeep.
Sure. Is there a room under? Like
So this is the turret here, and this is how you'd climb up. So there is a bedroom right here, but there's also an attic bedroom that's much higher up.
yeah.
But that doesn't link directly. You'd have to come down the stairs, then go into the bedroom, and then go onto the turret.
It looks like but there's no window. I can't like jump
Here?
through it.
These are windows here
Okay.
in this attic bedroom, or of course you can just they haven't really told you what bedroom you can have. So
No, I know.
so if you take this bedroom here, you have direct access to this turret, which takes
Okay.
you up into like this beautiful view.
I take that bedroom. And
Okay.
I just start setting up, and I just start talking to Voss like, well, I think it might be good to maybe if you can fix up this ladder here, so it works a little bit better. I'm not sure if it can just like if I lift heavy stuff here, I don't think it will.
He's just
be
gonna
so
start
good.
walking out of the room.
And if you hear this like floorboard creaks a bit. Hello,
Yeah, he's gone.
where are you? Oh, okay. I start setting up.
Talwyn's gonna look in the library.
Sure. Yeah, you go in there and
Yo, before he goes up there, he has to go past me. And
Of course.
Can I say, Tolerant?
Yes.
Have a drink with me.
I'd rather not. What you're
Just
drinking
one.
doesn't look too
Just one.
appetizing.
Just one.
You said it was like pretty much like vinegar at this point.
some of it is, yeah.
Just one.
Oof.
I promise it won't be vinegar.
I'm going to reluctantly take the glass, plug my nose, and drink it,
Oh no! I want to make a toast.
and then just leave.
I follow him upstairs, but I don't go into the library.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna
you-
head to the library.
You hear a rasp at the door. and you see Volo's there.
Oh.
So,
Do
so
you need something, or?
well, I had a thought. Obviously, I am
Okay.
part of the reason you lost a member. So, I've got a new one. And he sort of ushers in this new individual. But if you want to describe yourself, Blake.
So I am a Azamar, but my face is always covered by. I have a picture.
Wait, what's your race?
Azamar, half angel. Like Tiefling's half devil, I am half angel.
Alright.
And I have a part yellow, part golden cloak. I shall take a picture.
Right,
and the mask is white. There we go.
Reference
Probably that
image.
yeah.
I lost it. Where is it?
Press Shift Z. That should make it large for you. Is that large on everyone's screen?
Large for me.
Okay, good.
Not on me.
Really?
Oh,
Try again.
Fancy.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. I have every inch of my skin completely covered, and I try to walk softly, spear in one hand and shield in the other, and just, without noticing, smile at you all. Look around, waiting.
So this is the best I could do on short notice.
So, who are you?
The name's Nova. A pleasure. And I place my spear to the side and just hold my hand out. Handshake.
Nova. I'm Toleran.
A pleasure to meet
Mountain.
you.
And I'm
I
going
go
to
to
shake
the
his
master
hand.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Sorry about my friend here. He's recently experienced a loss. And I mean, we all have, but I could just say I'm more used to it at this point.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I was hoping to stay here in this fine abode, if at all possible.
Well, seeing that at this point we're basically an inn, we already have one of the rooms taken, but I don't, if you can, I'll see if there's some room for you, and we'll see if we can find a place for you to sleep, I guess.
I take this room and I smash the door of the master bedroom.
You go into the master bedroom. Currently in there is sort of like a half of a bed. The one half is sort of rotted and been so uncared for so long, it's actually turned into like a. The mattress isn't, but the wood itself is sort of it's been in liquid so long it's sort of turned into like the sort of mushy wood that it is. The other half, however, seems to be okay. If you were to lay down in it, you'd be sort of laying at a 45-degree angle on your back.
I just call it dibs.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to show him to one of the other bedrooms.
Okay. So yeah, you head to the second floor.
So, what does your
Second.
character look like,
Yeah.
Talrin?
Oh, yes. He is a half-elf with, to pull open the exact description.
Nice.
A young half-elf with light brown and sandy blonde hair. Light brown eyes with sandy blonde hair, and about a medium build. He stands about 5'6", and right now he's wearing a kind of dull cloak. You can notice he has a few weapons on him, and he seems to carry himself in a way that seems a bit strange, I guess you could say.
Okay. And the loud one kicking down doors, who seems slightly intoxicated.
Slightly is an understatement.
Yes. Who is that fine gentleman?
That is Dante. He is our musician.
Ah,
And you just hear a voice. I'm a count.
Yes,
tilt my head up.
he tells himself that.
Which race is he? A halfling?
I don't know what he is.
I stumble out of the master bedroom. You, Sir Nova. I am Count Dancis Pyre. I have served, I do still serve the House of Ravenhill. And I am not a halfling. As you can see, I'm quite tall. I am very much a human.
I see. A pleasure. All
Yes,
human.
Yes, yes.
I gotta
Okay,
hold my
what
hand
do you
up.
look like otherwise?
I ignore it. Yeah, he's a tall, lean, pale man. He wears powder, but it's sweated off like most of it, so he's got like white lines in his face. He's got bright blue eyes and has very fine clothing and a leather armor. Basically, and he's got a lute strapped to his back.
Nice. I just turn to Talman and go, charming.
Yes, he's just a bit in a down mood as of now.
Ah, yes, of course.
So, what are you doing here in Waterdeep?
Well, if I'm perfectly honest, I am completely lost, and I
Oh,
was struggling just a little bit, and this fine gentleman Volo offered me a job, and I thought it was a good way to find some friends, find a place to sleep, and yeah, here I am. What brings you to Waterdeep?
well, those people, well, one minus one, they roped me into coming with them, I guess. After we had a small quest together, they roped me into coming with them, so I'm pretty much in the same situation as you. I don't know them too horribly well, but enough to miss them.
I see, and this fallen comrade of yours.
Yes. I wasn't there to witness it. I was still
whoa.
in jail, but I don't think it's best to talk about it in his presence.
I see.
I come down the staircase. I can't seem to find the janitor. Where did he go?
We don't have one.
What's your name?
The tall. Sorry.
Never got your name, by the way. You just kind of walked in.
I'm Jordan.
What do you do?
I look at the stars. I'm an astronomer.
I just raised my eyebrow. Right.
Yeah. I can see the future.
What?
Yeah.
What's my future got? It stole from me.
I
Is it death?
I run over
Death and destruction?
and I grab his hands and I look into his eyes. And then I say, I can tell you if you give me 2 gold.
I give her 2 gold, I guess.
I just look over blankly to Talrin.
I am like trying to hold back a smile because this reminds me of the cons that I would pull.
Yes, it does. So I want to do some bullshit here. So I look into your hands and I look at them and I like trace my finger along one of your hands and I look up into your eyes and I look down again and I look a bit worried and say, well, I can see that you've been through loss recently.
Yes?
Yeah. And that was not the first one. And it will pain you for a while, but you will meet someone who will help you get through it. And there are a lot of riches for you coming.
I will live by that. I'm just stunned. I don't. Yeah. How did you know I went through loss?
I'm going to kind of whisper to Nova. I hope he does realize he just kind of paid her 2 gold to her to tell him what he wanted to hear.
I'm quite intrigued. This, I just nod slowly, slightly backing away.
I just like stroke Dante's hands. I look around in the room and I look towards you, Nova, and I just wait. Who are you? You weren't here.
I stand up a little straighter. Okay. I am Nova Vipoda. A pleasure, and give a small bow. And
Yes, he's another guest who will be staying here.
I beam a smile through the mask.
Okay. She seems very intrigued. But shakes out of it. So where did the janitor go?
We don't have a janitor. What do you need help with?
Oh, he was supposed to help me fix the ladder.
The janitor, boss.
Oh, him.
He,
Yes. He isn't really
don't
a
know.
janitor. More of a acquaintance. Ladders, right? I could try to help you with it.
Oh, okay. Sure. He showed me to the room and he seemed to be very, quiet and just
Right.
seemed to, I don't know.
He generally keeps to himself. I can help you with it if you wish. After I show Nova to his room.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
And I'm gonna show him to the 2nd floor. You said it was right the 2nd floor, right? Purry.
Her bedroom is on the 3rd floor.
Oh, 3rd. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take Nova to the bedroom, and
Which bedroom is that?
Well, there's the normal bedroom on the 2nd floor.
So you've got a
the
sort of normal
taken
bedroom.
one and the master on the 3rd.
the one on the 3rd floor, not the master one, because the master one was taken by
And the other one is yours. So the 3rd floor is currently taken.
So then it's
Yeah,
gotta
so
be.
second
So it's either spare room
Second
or
or the
bedroom.
All right then.
Attic or second.
Or
I'll
the
take
attic,
him to the 2nd floor.
Okay.
In the bedroom on the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
I shall, as soon as we get in, I'll just put my stuff down and go, lovely place you got here. How did you come by such a fine establishment?
A reward for helping Volo. He had lost his friend. I guess we share that in common, but they don't have much here for now, but I guess we plan on making it a little better.
Well, I shall aid in any way I can, my good man.
Alright then.
I'm happy to help with this fine lady's room, I believe it was.
Yes, she was looking for help with her ladder. I don't even know what she's looking to do, but
Well, I'm in no rush.
carpentry
At this
isn't
point in
really
time.
my specialty.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Yes. I'm gonna go to the room she was outside of and look in there. So,
Follow behind.
what about the ladder you need help with? Or?
Okay, so listen here now. I have to be able to drag this out, and I take out like an astronomer kit, like
Oh.
So I need to get it up there. But if you look at this, and I step on the ladder, it like bends a little bit. And then also, if you listen to this floorboard, this will drive me crazy. This will not be good. I can't take this.
Well, I don't know much about carpentry, but we can see if we can look into getting it fixed.
That would be highly appreciated. I would really appreciate that. I would hate to fall down. It hurts. So.
Yes, we wouldn't want you hurting yourself.
No, and I usually need to go up at night because, watching the stars, it has to be dark outside, and
Right.
I need to do calculations. I need to bring all my paper and the inks up, and it would just be such a nuisance. And this floorboard, listen to it now, Stefan. It's
We literally
infinity.
I'm going to be frank, we literally just came upon this place, so
Oh,
there's much work to be done.
I can just maybe not step on it.
I'm just uncomfortably standing at the door at this point, just kind of swaying.
I'm
Maybe I can walk here instead, and I walk on the
I'll
side
be
of the
honest,
floorboard.
I wouldn't really trust the floor too much.
Oh, okay. That's an issue.
Yes, this place seems in a very interesting condition.
Okay. Okay. I can. I'll try to walk where it doesn't
Yes,
make
just
sounds.
tread
And then
lightly.
we'll. Yeah. Okay. But the ladder would be good if we could just
Right.
maybe fix. Yeah.
I'm going to try to find. I'm gonna try to look around, and I'll probably set up my stuff in the attic.
Okay.
You will find me up there in the attic storage.
Oh, okay.
Open the door and he just stood there.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter the attic storage and Vosk, do we plan on keeping this place or?
I don't mind it.
Yes, but there's a lot of work to be done, and without
It seems fine to me.
I would honestly think it'd be best to try to acquire a bit more funds to make this place a little less sad.
There's nothing sad about it.
I looked
It's
to
just
Vosk
used.
and look to him, see how he looks, and just kind of nod and yes, about that thing that was messing with Dante. Any idea where it went or?
They just wander.
Do you know much about that, or I honestly
No.
don't know much about the new guests. And any idea of what we could possibly do, maybe to maybe earn something or figure out you know what? I'm going to go out into town and see if there's anyone we can find to fix up this place. Get a quote or something.
Okay.
Fine. Just don't touch my room.
All right. I guess I'll be back in a bit. Though I tend to get lost, so
Yeah,
if it's more than 4 hours or so, assume me dead.
Very well. Also, from that, you will assume he's talking about the storage room as his room, not the actual attic bedroom.
I won't even. I'm gonna assume that. Yeah.
Also, on top of that, Purry, do I find anything in the storage room? Any crates or something I can pop open?
See if the book has anything to say about that.
I was going to ask about the study as well, the library/study, if there's anything in there, but
So the library is the only place that seems to be sort of semi looked after. And you can see as you walk in, there's like a what once looked like quite a nice chair with sort of fabrics on it. It's been sort of ripped and dilapidated, but sat in it, you see the ghost reading through a book. But as you walk in, it sort of hears the door creak and it just vanishes, and the book drops to the floor. However, you find in the attic storage you find crates of so there's a few chairs and tables that have been unbuilt. There is silver there's silverware, but it's all been tarnished. There are mugs, wooden mugs, copper mugs. Copper mugs are still in serviceable condition, but the wooden mugs are some of them have it seems like this whatever the varnish has been coated on them has somehow come off. And you see in one of the crates you open up looks like these wooden carvings of different things, like a seahorse, and you can, like, looking at this wood and looking around, you can see that some, like, previous what were chair legs have been turned into like, you can see the remains of. So it's like the flat seat is just on its own. There's like a stack of them piled up. And they just have the seat and the back piece, but it looks like the legs have been taken off and whittled down into these carvings. As for actual useful shit, no.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to leave and see if I can... Actually, is Volo still there, or...?
No, Volsa's left.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave and and I'm going to actually head to the house that had the writings that said detective is here.
So as you go to walk outside, you find yourself sort of forcing down a yawn and looking up. It is getting to midnight. You assume calling at someone at midnight is probably not the most ideal situation to get information.
Right.
But we can say, if you like, if no one has anything to do for the rest of the day.
Not really, no.
Aside from what I already said I was doing.
Yeah.
I would like to just clean out my room, just all the dirty shit.
Okay.
Of it.
But
that's it.
Okay. Are you taking it out of the area, or are you just pushing it out the door?
Pushing out the main door onto the street.
Oh, you're actually taking it outside. Okay.
Is it possible?
Yeah. I mean, I just want to know whether you're just pushing it out the bedroom or if you're pushing it.
No, I want it out, but I don't care when it's out, and I
And
keep
you sort of
drinking.
just chuck it out the window. This broken furniture just sort of coming out and hitting the street. But yeah, you clean it up to as the most respectable sort of way it's going to become.
Is it a clear night sky?
Let's have a look. No, it is cloudy tonight.
Okay, I continue setting up inside.
Okay.
Toleran is just gonna lay down on the floor. He's not even gonna try to get into the bed. I'm guessing the bed's just in a bad condition.
Your bed is you sort of open the cover and you see these tiny white bugs on it.
Yeah, just gonna lay on the floor.
Okay.
After
Like
helping,
cover my back with a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I think after helping Yoran, is it Yoran?
Jordan,
It's Jordan.
I'm sorry.
try for it.
Jordan.
Yeah.
I put my hope to John, but I'm not sure.
After helping best I can, I'm gonna slowly slip out from the. I'm guessing lots of talking, and then just try and set up a very, very mini shrine to Serenray in my room.
All right.
Oh, how original!
Oh yeah.
So
Serenray for life.
She's the best.
Oof.
Hey, it's all about redemption.
Do I find anything up here, Purry?
So you find the whole whittling down thing was what you found. The library
right,
just had
okay.
books.
I thought that was all the library.
No, I didn't
see.
correctly. Yeah, no, you basically just find a bunch of shit, carvings, and that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Does the ghost leave us alone?
While you're sleeping?
No. What? I just mean like throughout the day.
I mean, now and then it comes in and will like you'll wake up with this ticklish feeling beneath your nose, or your someone else's sheets will be sort of pulled off them onto the floor.
Do I ever see this ghost at any point?
I'd say by the time you wake up, no, it doesn't really go room to room. Obviously, it sort of goes and has mischief and then leaves.
I haven't seen this ghost yet.
No.
I don't notice it. Okay.
So, the night passes. Eventually, morning comes. And yes, you, Torin, you may go and search for a quote on fixing this place up.
Yep, I'm gonna try to find like I just completely drew blank on what it would be called. I'm very sad. Not a carpentry.
Contractor.
Masonry contractor. I can't even think of what it would be.
Carpentry
called.
works as well.
Yeah, I would look around for that, which I'm guessing that's an investigation check. since
Yes.
I don't- Yeah. Oh boy. Hooray.
While he's doing that, can I search the house for like anchors for reasons ghosts are here, or phylacteries, or signs of anything?
Yeah, sure. Roll a
Any old shit
investigation
like
check
that.
as well.
Oh, that's bad.
So Torim, you go around and you ask a few people. You meet a few of the neighbors, and you get the idea that your best bet is to find one of the guilds in Waterdeep. Guilds are very important.
Okay.
So you basically know that you're probably going to have to contract a carpentry guild, a masonry guild,
Mm-hmm.
a furniture guild.
Okay.
There's literally, guilds for everything.
Okay.
And you go around and speak to them. And you get the one-time expense of 1,000 gold for the entire
Okay.
revamping, and then an additional 250 gold for guild licenses and contracts.
All right. So, what if we skip on furniture and just do like floors and stuff like that?
Okay. Yeah, I suppose 500 gold would be a sort of
Okay.
starting.
Which that's not including the additional guild fees and all that.
Correct. But that would be
All
reduced to 125 after that.
Okay.
That was what
So
Vola offered. Yes.
Volo offered you 500 in credit.
500
Mm.
in credit.
I have a
Not
feeling.
it's not, and that's not covering the guild stuff. All right, he's gonna keep this in mind. Probably write it down or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I may be back, and he's going to walk back to the house.
Okay.
While he's out, can I be trying to contact the ghost, just sitting in the bar talking to the air?
Sure.
That's what I do.
Yeah, make me a persuasion check.
10.
Okay. So you're sort of just talking, and eventually it like appears, and it sort of listens. You see, it can listen to what you said. It's starting to say, and even you're starting to bum it out, and it starts to fly away after a while.
You're really just a buzzkill. You're really just a buzzkill.
I come down. You were at the bar?
Yeah, I'm sitting. I'm hungover. I'm not drunk today.
So is there breakfast served too, or
What?
breakfast?
Well, if you can find something. I'm not making breakfast for you.
I paid for being here. I was thinking maybe it was like included,
No, you paid for a room.
like housing, lodging.
No, you paid for a room.
Well, okay.
I suppose we could ask the ghost to whip us up some food. Hello, ghost?
Yeah, sure. Egg flies across the room and hits the wall.
There you have it.
I'm not cleaning that up. And I leave.
Okay.
Do I meet Vosk at any point? Like I'm just walking around. I don't visit the attic.
Vosk,
But I
when
just
do you leave your bedroom?
Yeah, I said I was wandering around
Okay,
the.
yeah. You just
thing
watch,
looking
see
for
this sort of
shit.
pale bloke just walking around, looks at something, picks something up, looks underneath it. It just seems to be very thoroughly investigating this.
Okay, I'm just gonna puff my chest up and walk over. It goes, I am Nova. A pleasure. And I'll hold my hand out for a handshake.
He'll kind of glance down at your hand and then turn around and keep looking.
Just kind of clutch my hand and kind of. Okay. Nice talking to. Yeah. Okay. Then I just turn around and make my way to the tavern area.
Okay.
I will say, it looks like he's been kind of cold to everybody, but to you might feel especially cold.
Ah, okay. I was going to shoot me downstairs and go sit down just in a corner somewhere, like kind of bunched up, just. Yeah. That's good, and like just with some water.
By this point, would Talon have made his way back, or?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm gonna go up to Dante. So, I talked around and I found what it would cost to make this place at least a little bit better. Though without furniture, it's around 500 gold, and that's not including the guild taxes and all that. And
I have like a sort of concerned face, and I'm like stroking my very, very
I think
unshaven face.
it might be a good idea to ally ourselves with one of these guilds, and possibly we could get some kind of discounts or something. That, and
Yes.
we'd be able to earn ourselves a little bit of gold.
Well, Volo, he did say that if we allied with one of the big factions of the world, of Waterdeep, we might actually have them pay the rest. Sort of like the Lord's Alliance and the other 4. So we don't need to ally ourselves with a carpenter guild. We can ally ourselves with more important people. I suppose. I
Yes.
really don't know. Though I am dismayed by the slow acting of the Lord's Alliance in the case of our fight.
Right, well, maybe we could look for another guild besides them. And I wasn't really there, so I have no idea what even went on. I mean, I don't know. I know if you don't want to talk about it, then I understand, but...
Now, I'm not much one to suggest breaking the law and allying ourselves with scoundrels, but...
I have no problems with that.
No, and I have been on the wrong side of the law. There have been talk of this Xanathar's guild. Would I know anything about Xanathar's guilds? Would we know anything about the Xanathar's guild?
You guys would know. I mean, you know that.
Yagra is a guard for it.
Sorry?
We knew that Yagra is a guard for the...
Wasn't she Zentarum?
She was a guard for a Zentarum agent. She wasn't part of Zentarum at all.
Right.
Also, you'd know that the Xanathar and Zentarum is quite a dodgy guild to be part of, only because of the war that's currently going on between them. Openly being part of one of those factions, while maybe rewarding shorthand, may potentially have like...
Right.
But you would know.
It's like
It's
lawful
basically
good
like being
cleric.
part of a gang.
How about we get the gang together and discuss it?
Right, that might be best after
a
all,
shout.
since... Yes, it
Voss?
is. It involves them.
Oh, Vosk and Jorun.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to
Nova, you
Nova's
too.
room.
Well, Nova's sitting down in
Oh,
here.
he's sitting down there?
Let's go
Oh,
away. I guess.
never mind then.
I go over and
Wallowing
sit
in
by Nova.
embarrassment.
Yeah, it's one of them. Like,
I go over and sit by
these,
Nova.
these are nice guys. I can trust them.
Right. The trustworthy.
Yeah, just like limbs not touching anything. Just like, yeah, this
I vote we sit here.
Jordan gets kind of excited that someone wants to be around her, so heads over.
Where are you guys showing up, meeting up?
The
I'm
big
making
thing.
like a...
On the first
I'm making
floor,
like a-
in the tap room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
table.
I lay out, I smack down on the table and say, I heard someone say something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so
The Zentarum thinks that Floon's father, currently the Open Lord, hid a lot of money, and they can find it with the Stone of Galore, which until recently was in the hands of the Xanathar's guilds, but it's been stolen.
That
3
was
factions.
That was a lot of words.
I know.
Yes,
Basically,
I'm also
Lords Alliance, Xanathar's Guild, or the Zentarum.
So
Just,
Do I know-
just before this conversation starts, I need Yoren to make me a dex saving throw.
I take 16. And,
Okay. Yes, you succeed.
and 4, so 20.
So as you are about to sit down, the chair just pulls out from behind you. You know, you go to sit down, you lump your way back up.
That was...
I could have perk up a little and go, Jordan?
Yes, we've
Look
had
at
a bit of a
that.
guest lately.
Oh,
First order of business. How do we get this ghost the fuck out?
have you tried to
Well,
talk to him?
I think I can
have.
help.
You can?
I hold my holy symbol because I am a child of the light, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to kill him again?
Well, if we could avoid it, I am on a path of redemption myself, so I would prefer not to kill a creature, but if it is an issue, then yes.
You've got something about you that I don't like.
Can we maybe talk? Maybe it has good stories. I don't know.
I mean, the longer
So-
you are here, the more you have to say.
Where is he around now? Did he just disappear? Or
Talk to the middle of
No,
the room,
the
Jordan.
the chair just pulled itself out, but you assume he's around currently.
Talk to the middle
Right.
of the room.
okay.
But like with vigor, with life.
Why?
So, Nova, was there anything you wanted to try, was it?
Well, I was just looking through my abilities, I'm not quite sure blasting a turn undead is the best option at the moment, so...
Okay.
Can I sense the...
Make me a religion
Okay.
check.
I'll make a religion check. What, ooh.
So the way this ghost is acting, you would know to be under the subsection of poltergeist. These
Okay.
tend to be creatures that have died and don't want to move on or didn't complete a task.
Okay. So there's something like unfinished business kind of thing.
That kind of deal, yep. And you know that they're not necessarily always cruel.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know,
They could be good people.
the main reason most of them turn cruel is because they're left for thousands and thousands of years to be sort of twisted and tormented. Whereas this one still has like a spark of, even if it is like cheap, annoying fucking humor, there's still something there of their soul.
Okay. I gotta just like stand up, go to the center of the room, and just speak out. Hello, poltergeist. Are you willing to talk?
You feel this chill sort of blow through your hair.
I turn around. Do you have something we can help you with? I just look around the room, see if
Yeah.
any changes.
Yeah, you sort of look forward and you turn around and it's just there in front of you. And sort of just looks around emptily.
I bow to it very slightly and go, Nova, a pleasure. And what might your name be?
This wheeze just comes out of its mouth slowly.
I look across to the party and kind of...
I know nothing of this. I can't really help you here.
I think he's a cunt.
Voska's just very intensely staring at you right now.
I mean, since he's been messing with stuff in the bar, maybe a bartender or...
Do your thing, holy boy.
I know nothing of this. I can't really help you.
I kind of clear my throat nervously and kind of go, were you a bartender? I stand proudly.
Sort of looks at you and sort of turns its head like indifferent to your questioning. And
You
it
have to
looks like
ask
it
him.
looks like it takes like a sigh and then sort of just starts to
Okay.
turn away and float away.
I just go, no, wait, can we help you with anything? Do you
Again,
need anything? Will you...
it turns to you and starts to look about.
I see where it's looking.
Yeah, quite obviously, it's looking at this entire room.
Okay, so it's not looking at a specific area.
No, it's just sort of its eyes are going around and it's looking about this area. and then it
Did
settles
it-
back on you.
Do we see this exchange, or does it only happen for him?
No, you can see it moving its head.
Oh, okay.
What about maybe it wants us to renovate its house?
Okay, I can't turn to it. Is that
Maybe.
what you would like?
And it
Can you
turns and
talk?
starts to float away.
I know nothing of this, so
You're not very charismatic, are you?
And it starts
Hey.
to fade.
I'm learning.
Do you have that effect on people, where they just walk away from you?
Okay, I could just look down, could have tapped my spear, and could have... No? I'm drawing something.
Because
in
it
the-
seems like it.
Hey. Yeah. I can't lower my head.
I can understand why.
well, either way, I guess we'll figure out some other thing to get this.
Well, it
Thing
hasn't
out of
attacked
here.
us yet.
Yes, I
So-
mean, it's only a minor annoyance. I don't see it as too high of a priority. Either way, though, renovating this place seems to be somewhat costly, and since we only have 500 gold's worth of credit, it still doesn't cover guild expenses. But say we were to align ourselves with one of these guilds, it might change, and we would definitely have a way to earn consistent.
As you say that, doors open inwards, and you see this female human walk through the door in this valiant armor. Looks quite similar to like a paladin. Sort of looks around this place. He sort of looks over to you guys. Do you know Volos?
Yes.
Oh, so
We
you are them. You have done Waterdeep a great good.
Volos or Volo?
Volo.
Yes, we know him, and I mean, I wasn't too involved with it, but
Yes, we
definitely-
have. We lost a friend in the process. Don't be so modest, Talvin.
Well, I don't have much to do with that, but what you did was a good deed, and Waterdeep needs more of those. I am the Order of the Gauntlet. She steps forward, sort of strikes her foot down. She looks very proud of herself as her armor starts to gleam.
I sort of scratch my eye with my middle finger.
so why are you here? Do you have something you
Yes,
want
of
from
course.
us, or
We are here, the Order of the Gauntlet is here to fight off evil. And you, she sort of looks at all of you. And then looks back over you. Some of you look perfect for the job.
I just look to my side, like...
I just look at Torin.
Well, I may or may not.
No, not you.
Well, I was going to say I don't know if you have the right person.
I think she needs to be a bit more,
Who looks right for the job?
be more direct.
Right. I think we all know who she's talking about. So what exactly would you need us to do? So if we were to align ourselves with your group, what would that entail?
The swearing-in ceremony involves the reciting of an oath to find and destroy the evil in all forms. Think of us like the good guys.
I just
Alright.
nod
Remarkably
like, over enthusiastically.
slow good guy. The slow good guys.
No?
Yes.
What are you
Well,
talking about?
Actually, I think you're getting them confused.
No, jails to Silvermane.
I thought the
That's
Lord's
possibly- no,
Alliance. I thought
that's-
the Lord's Alliance were.
That is the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, well, never mind.
There are
Forgive me.
bureaucrats and paper pushers.
Forgive me.
Right. He had a bad run-in with them, and
Listen,
yes.
if my offer interests you at all, come to the Halls of Justice, the Temple of Tyr, located west of the market into the castle district, and we can speak there. I have a few runs to make. I do hope I
Sure.
see you soon.
Yes, you may.
Would you like to pay for our renovations if we join your organization?
If you help us, we can help you.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to know.
Sounds like a
But-
good deal.
The Order of the Gauntlet is not a monetary. Well, it can be, but it's not just monetary. It is about rooting out evil.
Well, if we were order people, you certainly wouldn't want us to living in a ruin, would you?
I suppose not if your vanity entails. Hey, listen, like I said, you can speak to us or me at the Hall of Justice.
Right.
Very well.
We'll see if we can. If we're interested, we may come and talk with you.
I hope to see you. Goodbye.
Right.
A pleasure
Thank
to
you
meet you,
for
my
your
lady.
Oh, sure.
My charm
Yes,
does not seem to work on anyone in this city.
Maybe because. Never mind.
You seem to be pretty sour.
What?
I just grin beneath my mask.
And it's just an observation.
He tries not to laugh.
yeah. I'm just kind of there, just trying.
When he says charm specifically, Tolerant tries not to laugh.
You do know I am very appreciated at High Court.
I look around. Our current setting.
None of you are from High Court, might I add.
I know.
So objectively, I'm right.
But you're in the wrong
Yes,
crowd,
but-
though.
I am.
But sure, this is.
What I do for love.
Oh,
Do we know about like any other groups? We know about the.
Right.
You know
were
about
saying
the Lord's Alliance. You know about the Zentarum.
And what did they do? Like.
The Zentarum are known as the Black Evil, Super Evil, Super Evil.
They're like the black market
the
dealers.
Black Network. They're known as.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dante, you're talking about those other groups, right? I can tell you have no interest in joining or little interest in joining the Lord's Guard
Lord's Alliance.
Alliance. Forgive me, I can't remember well.
Well,
Then,
no. Well, it all depends what my lord actually wants of me, but I don't think it quite matters to him.
well, to be frank, I don't really mind who we work for, so long as we earn some sort of pay. And from what I heard from her, they're more of a donation accepting group, less of a actual organization or paid organization.
Stay.
I for one quite liked it.
Right.
What did the two of you say? Decide at once.
I don't like him.
Who do you want to join then?
No one.
No one.
Well, then how are we going to pay to get this place at least serviceable, or even pay to afford meals or anything here?
I think it's all fine.
But maybe just.
Just what?
Sandra can't hear you.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear you.
Maybe just work. Regular work.
Regular work.
I
I must
mean-
laugh.
I don't really specialize in regular jobs, as you
It
kind
depends
of.
on what you mean. Like it's regular. I mean, I go around, I go around and I tell people their fortunes.
Right. I don't really specialize in that field.
Oh, but
I'm
you
not
can,
gonna be. I'm not gonna be a corner musician.
but you will make money.
Yes, but not enough.
But you're cute. You could probably just like go around and just play a little bit on the tavern or something.
Yes, no.
Okay.
No, we must join with someone. Or find
Yes,
this
it would
treasure.
be more consistent.
Seriously, guys.
If we find this treasure that he was
We've
talking
been told
about,
of a great treasure.
it does seem like we would profit a lot from it. Because if we have this treasure, all three of the groups, regardless of their alignments, would definitely want this back. So we could maybe cut a deal with one of them without having to align with one. That's to say that they don't actively try to take it from us.
Yeah, that was what I was worried about. I mean, we could just go to this Halls of Justice and see what they're about. We don't have to join them. We could just ask around, see what the pay.
But she had so much armor. She was so shiny.
Is shiny not good? And I lean in a little bit.
I find it hard to relate. It's just that.
I'm guessing you mean it seems like the shininess is kind of reflecting everything away and hiding it.
What? No. I more
Hiding.
mean. I mean more that. I mean, they don't like people like me. They're usually
Right.
people with like high towers and books and stuff that might maybe like people like me, but they usually just throw me out. So I'm not sure, really. But we could look.
Personally, no offense or anything, but when it comes to religion, they tend to not like how indecisive I am.
As you guys are having this conversation, this white dove flies through the door,
The
but
DM is just like, do something.
no,
Anything.
Yeah.
I'm introducing story elements. Shut up.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Right.
Well, I like
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
This bird comes floating through the air, and attached to it, you can see this green snake, sort of its fangs stuck inside. And this bird is flying about this room, desperately trying to get this snake off. Until it sort of flies straight into the wall, and then drops to the ground. And the snake unfangs itself, sort of slithers around, and then flies, like shoots itself out of the door.
The snake flies.
Yeah.
Is the bird alive? Can I just rush over to the bird and
Sure.
look at it?
Yeah. So you examine it. Attached to it. So let me just show you. So yeah, what you assume to be as you go over to it, it's not real and feather. It's made out of paper.
Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And the bird was definitely moving.
Yes, it was flying. And
But
it
now
looks
it's like papery.
right.
I'm gonna pick it up and bring it to the table. Does it like unfurl if it's like the paper?
Yeah, you can untie it or loosen up.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna take it off the table while just unravel it.
And what's that you got there, Nova?
It appears this bird is made of paper.
Wow.
Kinda- yeah, it's,
Hmm.
it was flying.
Right, I saw
Just
that
gonna-
too, but
I'll just place it in front of everyone.
became paper. Well, should we see if there's anything written on it, or?
Yes, and I kind of stroke it out to make
Yep.
it as flat as possible.
So I'm trying to show you this image without giving you. Yeah, let me just take this. Grab this. Put that there. Go to players. There you go. It's kind of like that. It's like a crane.
Oh, like a origami.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
However, on the paper it says, Raynar tells us you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at the Light Singing Theatre in the C Ward. If you are interested, meet Mirrit at intermission private box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Sorry.
And as you look down at the floor, you can see there's another piece of paper.
Okay.
But this one doesn't. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna ask, is there any kind of hidden meaning that I could like see with this, or does it seem like it's kind of
What, you want to do thieves on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. And at the floor, there's this piece of parchment just on the floor, next to where the crane was.
Okay, can I pick it up and see what it says?
Yeah. So this is basically just a piece of paper. And it says, you can see this over his shoulder, Tauren. Want to be part of something big?
Okay.
Speak to Deville Starsong at the Yawning Portal.
Okay. With Thieves' Cant, is that just a investigation check or?
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Nope.
Yeah, so on this first piece of paper, it seems pretty standard.
Okay. That's all I wanted to check. All right, then. So what do you say about maybe meeting this interesting fellow?
It's certainly intriguing. The flying origami is
What is it about?
an opera.
An opera?
I
Where's
mean,
the opera at again?
It is at the Light Singer Theatre in the C Ward.
Okay, thank you.
C spelled
All right.
SEA.
I think we should go there.
Yeah, or there's this Deville Starsong in the Yawning Portal. See her. What did the second letter say? Sorry.
Want to be part of something big? Speak to Davil Starsong in the Yawning Portal.
So it could be part of something big, and I'm gonna hold it up, or an opera.
Opera.
well, when I think of something big, sometimes there might be money involved.
Only important people invite other important people to an opera.
We could go to the Yawning Portal first, and then off to the opera.
Yes,
Is it-
I think that might be. We might want to at least broaden our options. I'm not saying we don't go to the opera, but
But what if we miss
Could
it?
split up, send some people to every single option.
Can I have the papers?
Yes, I was just gonna slide the papers over.
I put them on the table and I hold my hands out over them and I close my eyes really hard and I pretend to feel something from them. And I
You're such a
pretend really good.
since I'm already super suspicious of this.
Roll a deception
see
check, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's not gonna happen because holy crap, my score is. But
I'll take 13. So it's a 17.
nope.
What you doing?
So she's just got her hands over these.
Yes, I'm standing like this.
She's like she's like getting these vibes. She's sort of undulating into it, like getting a real good vibe.
I'm mumbling in Celestial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I understand the Celestial?
Are you speaking real
speak
Celestial?
Yes, I speak
Yeah.
Celestial.
And I speak real Celestial.
Okay.
So.
So what are you saying?
Sorry.
I'm just singing maybe like a hymn. I've
Okay.
taught somewhere, like just mumbling it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're getting like hints of like a very sort of but your basic hymn is basically
Oh.
talking about how like how it doesn't have a name, but he gave on to us. We take, we create, we continue his legacy. So like along the lines of basically it is a hymn towards a god.
Okay. Do I recognize the gods?
They don't say the name. It's just It's just referred to as him.
Oh, okay.
HIM.
Right, okay.
And I just feel the vibe so good. And then I say, the opera it is.
The opera it is. The lady has
Alright,
spoken.
I guess we're going to the opera and have any nice clothes or.
I really think we should split up, but I would put my money on the opera.
Well, I don't really have much of a preference between the two, I guess, but.
To be honest, me neither. We could go to the opera.
Never been to an opera before.
Me neither.
Really, it took one word from her.
Hey, she made a decision.
I did too.
Yeah, but she sang a celestial hymn.
I'm in contact with the stars, Dantes. And I just stare blankly. Just a blank stare.
I'm going to like both of you even less than I liked Dot.
I was going to tilt my head. Dot?
No.
I could go,
Don't
sorry,
worry
sorry.
about it. Don't.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
I look for a bottle of something behind the bar.
Alright, then this opera is tonight, right? We should probably get ready for it. Then they did say formal clothing was required.
Oh.
Oh, do we need money for formal clothing?
Well, we do have a sneaky
Unless you
sort of-
have formal clothing with you.
I have traveller's clothes and this
Let's go
robe.
shopping.
I guess so.
Yay! So you go shopping.
My clothing's like relatively formal, right?
In an eccentric kind of way. Yeah, you would have to get the right doorman, but you could certainly try.
Nice.
I suppose
But
I could buy more.
if you guys want to do some formal shopping, if you want to describe what you're buying, that's fine. I'm gonna price it at a single gold for a formal suit.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy exactly what my character bio is
Yeah.
wearing.
Okay.
I'm going to buy a mask, like a masquerade mask.
Okay.
And just a long like cloak and nice looking shirt and pants and boots. So like nothing out of the ordinary besides the mask.
Mhm.
Yeah, go
you
for
go.
it.
Okay. I was just saying I'm gonna go for anything that will cover all of my skin. So like some nice gloves.
Yep.
A masquerade that covers everything apart from
Okay.
the hair. Just cover as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, you can get some sort of leather gloves. Yeah, and this sort of suit, a very tight suit that sort of tucks in. Sure.
I go thrift shopping.
Oh, okay. Roll me a. I want to say either insight or performance.
Can I choose?
Yeah.
Insight.
Okay. So we're gonna say, okay.
11.
It costs you a silver and 5 copper.
Perfect.
And you're pretty sure you're pulling it off. You've got this big faux leather, like you've gone to like proper.
Oh no.
You've gone proper diva with it. Like you've gone over the top.
Perfect.
So you've got this big, like it's like a fox skin around the shoulders.
Yeah.
It's not a real fox though. Like you can tell it's been. It's like this fake fur, and then it's like the face of the fox is like made out of like knitting wear. So it's like this. It's like this brown nozzle with a black bit at the end of it. But if you tuck it underneath, like it, you might be able to get away with it.
Oh, I'm gonna own it.
Yeah. And you've got like a
How
duster
could,
that's made for men, but you pull it off. And these sort of repurposed sort of dominatrix trousers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The
But you
pictures
sort
are
of,
hot.
Fucking mess.
Yeah, but you sort of put some like lining in it so that it's not as like tight and
I'm pretty skinny too.
frivolous. Yeah, so you put in just a little bit of padding so it's not like weird bondage.
I wanna just thrift shop also, like among the, like when you go to a thrift shop, it's always the jewelry, random jewelry box for
Oh god, yeah.
for 5 crowns
You have
or nothing.
you have so much plastic on your
I
fingers
just
and neck.
have
Like,
full.
Plastic doesn't exist, but
No,
yeah,
but
there is
the
plenty of
metal that
yeah.
like dyes your finger green when you have it
Yeah.
on. Yeah, that kind. Just bling up.
It's a stone.
pops
You
on
have
her fingers.
actual stone rings, like made out
Yeah.
of all
Yes.
sorts of weird crap.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
I'm going to get proper fancy clothes, so they
Okay.
won't be as fun. It's going to be similar to what I'm already wearing. It's going to be like a heavy, thick coat with big lapels. It's going to be blacks and blues and golds. And it's all going to be just very thick clothing.
Okay, yeah, you get it properly tailored and all that, and yeah. Okay.
I'll spend 2 gold to make it
Oh,
extra fancy.
okay. And you're going to the opera then?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Are you heading straight there?
Sorry, before we go, with my noble background, would I be able to sort of see if any of what they're wearing wouldn't pass?
Yeah.
I think it's specifically.
I'll let you. I say roll an investigation check with advantage.
I just crashed.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Hold on. It just hopped out for some reason.
Yeah, no worries.
Because this is like what I wear always. We're calculating splines.
Yeah. At least you're getting that ad-free experience thanks to Roll20 Pro.
Yeah.
Tired of getting ads on Roll20? Well,
Play with Purry. Oh god damn
just
it.
make this giant thing just a giant commercial for Roll20 Pro.
Yeah, it feels a bit too trying to be funny like Sam, but it's just failing. So I've stopped now. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that to Sam. Whoever, isn't it? Regal. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I thought
Ha-
Wrigley
having
for a
a
second then.
Having a great time, Purry. 2 hours of RP and then another time of shopping and having a good time.
That's
We
what you
love
guys
the
want
world.
to do. Honestly, I like it as a DM, seeing you guys interact with the world. I think it's a lot more interesting than I hit it.
We love it.
I hit it. I turn around. I hit it.
3 days of dungeons.
Yeah.
Anyone? 5
I'm
sessions in a dungeon?
Not a fan. Not a
Never
fan.
again. We've done dungeon crawls.
We did have a dungeon crawl yesterday. Oh, not yesterday.
Yeah.
but
We all
last time.
died.
And then we
Last
died.
time,
It was kind of a dungeon crawl, yeah.
a little bit.
I would say it's more of an escapade.
An escapade.
It
into
could
the
have been a
sea.
dungeon crawl if we didn't beeline right for the fucking boss.
It would have been a dungeon crawl if you didn't get crawled on by the dungeon.
Yep.
Well, I had advantage.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better.
Hell yeah.
Looking over these individuals, you look at Vosk, he'll definitely pass. You look at Dante's, you look at Dante's, you'll pass. You look at Turin, he's cleaned up nicely. Nova's gone a bit, but it's probably fine.
Hell yeah.
Generally, you don't cover your entire body, but hey, if that's what he wants to do, if he's got the money, that's fine. You look at Yorin, and you personally, on a personal level, hate it. Absolutely hate it. But it reminds you of this one time that your auntie came to one of the meals, and she looks exactly like that, and you think, I mean, my family put up with it. It could pass, but you on a personal level, vile.
So like she came in with that like a small dog and
Yeah,
So, Jordan,
Yes,
really creative style you have.
I really like it. I
Yes.
like
How
this.
about you like?
I like this color here, and this material here is really nice. And I liked how this like shines in the light.
Yes. Okay.
And then
okay.
the sound
be-
this changes. Listen to this. This is really.
how about you try to wear my extra set of fine clothes? It's made for men, but I think you'll pass with it.
But would I smell like a man?
No.
But it's your clothes.
I
Yes.
feel like he doesn't smell like a man.
Oh yeah,
He
I'm
smells
definitely
like
I'm
powder.
definitely powdered up.
Yeah.
And perfumed up. So
Beautiful.
I mean, but
not a regular man. A noble man. You would smell like a noble man, and we basically smell like noble women. So.
Which you hope is good.
Can I slightly creepily, could I like nudge in and try and smell at the shoulder?
yeah, and I smell at myself and the clothes I thrifted.
Yeah, just with my 7 charisma, get really uncomfortably close and just...
She says it smells kind of musty.
What? Wait, I
mean,
smell or she
No,
smells?
she does.
Oh.
I mean, it's thrift clothing. It smells of old people, really.
Old people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whereas Dante's is your eyes start to water as you sort of like he is well perfumed up.
Is it one of those...
Yeah, it's
One of
like
those.
you as you walk towards him, you're like, okay, I can sort of get the smell here, and
Any
yet you
reason
still go in
you're-
for a proper one.
Any reason you're smelling? Never mind.
It's got a slight tilt.
Well, you're definitely not going to be turned away at the door. I just don't like to be seen in company of someone. Never mind, let's go.
I bought a mask along with it. I'm going to put this mask on.
To the opera.
Yes, the opera.
Huzzah. Wait, can I ask your run about the hymn that she was humming?
Yeah, sure.
Silently off to the side and just ask, where did you learn that?
I'm sorry. Do you,
The hymn, when you were
do you,
analysing the...
do you speak Celestial?
I do. I grew up with... What do you say? Angel people?
What? You did?
Yes. Recalling slightly. Yes, I'm from Golden City.
Where is that? Is it in the sky? Where is it?
It's quite far away up.
Is it among
Two
the stars?
mountains.
Is it among the stars? Can you see the stars really good?
Yes, you can. The stars are quite beautiful.
Are you one of those? Are you one of those people?
Those people?
It's like
Just kinda like-
her eyes are like huge.
I'm just leaning back as far as it'll go. Just like... I'll do the backwards Michael Jackson thing, just like
You
walking
know,
sideways.
with the skin and sometimes wings and just the
Oh, with the skin, yes. Yes, I have skin, and sometimes I'm kind of going to whisper, yes, even wings. I kind of stand there proudly, like walking along, the new sense of pride.
I bring out my book from my satchel and I flip to like a blank page and I like, you have to tell me everything. I need to know everything. I've always wanted to go. You need to take me there somewhere. How do I get there? Is it far? How long do I have to travel? How much does it cost? Can I please get there in any way?
From my sense of pride, I go from, oh god, what have I done? Like,
Yeah,
I just,
she
oh
continues.
no.
She continues like that.
I was going to try to talk and then give up altogether about 30 seconds in. I'm like, okay. Just like all the way, just walking faster, trying to get to the opera like,
She's
as fast as I can.
glued to your side now.
Yeah, looking to the others for help, and then just like just nodding through my mask.
I'm like, you brought it on yourself, you
Yeah,
you
I'm
boasting
thinking-
bastard.
I had that look like she's a nutcase.
Damn it! Just staring over to Johan.
So do we reach the opera?
mean,
No,
I
meteor
probably-
hits you and that's it.
We die.
You
on the
never
way.
get there.
Damn
No.
it. I was so young.
As you're walking over, have a look. Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d6. Okay.
Three intellect stealers.
That would be fun. Eat our brains.
No, it's actually 5 of them.
Yeah, the
Great.
d6 are for how many of them?
I see.
Vosk. As you're walking, you guys watch as he saw. Actually, I don't know. Is Vosk is it possible to make Vosk jump? Can he be spooked if all of a sudden said like a noise happened or a voice?
It would depend.
Okay. Let's say, I don't know, I'm asking for a friend, but if a voice all of a sudden popped into his head and said something, would that spook him?
No.
Okay. A voice pops into your head.
What kind of fucking person is Voss?
And you hear, I am Vaja Safaha, the Black Staff. Come to the Black Staff Tower in the castle ward at your nearest convenience, and bring your friend.
Which friend? No reply, I'm assuming.
No.
Also, can you repeat all the names again, please?
I am Vajra Safha, Vajra, space, Safahr, the Black Staff. Come to Blackstaff Tower, in Castle Ward. Bring your friend.
Okay. Plural. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys continue walking.
And just real quick, where was the place for the Order of the Gauntlet? Where was it we were supposed to meet them?
Anybody tell him?
The gauntlet was. Let's have a look. I've written it down somewhere. Halls of Justice.
Halls of Justice.
Okay, that's what it was.
Inspiration.
Hell yeah. I'll click that in there.
Alright.
So just to double check, it was Gauntlet is Justice,
Hall of Justice, yeah.
Centaurum is Theater.
The
Nope.
theater.
Didn't we
and-
have-
No, actually.
What?
The theater
You-
tickets were on the bird, and another piece of paper was with it for being a part of something big.
Yeah, something big was.
You
Deville
don't-
No, something big
Starsong.
was Deville at Yawning Portal.
Yeah, Deville Starstrong and Royal
Mhm.
Porter was the big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Centaurum
Yeah,
is
and then the
theater.
opera. The
And
theater
opera
was,
is you don't know who that's
we
from.
don't know.
Yeah, we don't know who it's from. It was just
Well,
a
it's a
flying
fucking snake. It's
origami
Centaurum.
Or the bird was
So
the snake.
Centaurum's the theater.
Okay.
Deville is the Yawning Portal, and then we have Black Staff at Blackstaff Tower. Okay. Just
Also, I
making
meant to
sure
ask,
my notes are good.
what's the weapon situation at the moment? Because like we've got in fancy gear. Like, do we have any
all I
weapons?
is a dagger.
You can find out when you get to the opera if you wish.
Speaking of, actually, I would like to stash my dagger if I can.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would also
Sleight of
just
hand.
Dash one of my daggers.
Sleight of hand.
Of my only dagger.
Me too.
Sleight of hand.
17.
Somewhere in all
Myself
of my
as well.
layers.
I look at the others and I do the same.
Sleight of hand.
I'm not quite sure I'd like to try and hide a spear.
I
so
hide
shall-
my dagger in my belt.
Are you sure, Blake?
Hey, I could try to hide a spear. I'm not quite sure.
You will
Oh,
have
also,
disadvantage
I'm gonna
hiding a
leave-
spear.
I'm
You'd
gonna
also have to
leave
snap
all
it in
my
half.
Fucking shit as well. At
Okay.
The house.
Okay. As you're all sort of stowing away weapons, Yoran, you sort of look up into this alleyway and you see this bright white cat, almost glowing, and it looks at you, and then slowly trots around the corner.
I follow.
Okay.
Wait. I'm not stupid.
You follow around, get stabbed, and died.
I follow cautiously.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So make investigation then, I guess.
Yep.
You guys watch as she sneaks away towards this
14.
alleyway.
Did she just bolt off into an alleyway?
Doesn't bolt off, no. She
Oh.
just sort of walks off. Okay, yes, you turn the corner, you can see the cat's just sat there.
I'm gonna follow behind her.
There's
Yeah,
a
I think I
there's
would
a
also like to as well.
there's a dead end, and it's just sat there, in the middle of the alley, and looks up at you.
I go towards it.
You hear a melodious male voice that says, "Interested in joining the Emerald Conclave? Come meet us at Full Common Air in the Southern Ward."
Can you say the names again?
Emerald Enclave.
A conclave or enclave?
Enclave.
Yes.
Come meet us at Full, Phaul, Kon.
You can just write it in chat instead.
I can't because I have to read it and also hold the
Can
push to talk.
can some American person please write what it says, because I can't spell in
Right.
English.
So Phaul, Konmere in the Southern Ward.
Southern word, yeah.
Falconmere.
Yep, that's close enough.
What a stupid name.
And what was the thing again after Faulkner?
Southern Ward.
Faulkner? Okay, thank you.
When?
Cat looks up to you and then darts right between your legs.
Sure.
Kill it!
It gets caught up in my super cool thrifted
Yeah.
and then runs away, I guess.
It gets caught up, it starts running up your back. It's going fucking mental.
What?
It is desperately trying to get away.
I help it, like
Okay, yeah. You just pick it up and
Just-
throw it, and it sort of lands on its feet.
because it's
And
a
then,
cat.
yeah. It's an asshole, so it scratches you as well.
Of course.
Yeah, it goes away. Okay.
Everyone likes us.
Mm.
5 whole options.
I wanna go and meet them later.
I suppose I should bring it up now. We also have to go to
Maybe.
Blackstaff
Technically
Tower.
6 if you consider the Lord's Alliance.
And suddenly, a lightning bolt hits the ground. Interested in joining the lightning squad?
Here's a flyer.
What is this? Some sort of suicide squad?
Maybe we can imagine how much money you could have if we join you with everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't think
Each
you're
person
That
joins
is
with
a
a
marvelous
specific
idea.
Easy.
But I mean, we
Shall we
must
go
be.
to the opera?
Right.
Sure.
What
Okay.
are you doing down this alley?
That was a cat.
I mean, there's a pretty good reason.
It thought to me.
Thought? It
Yes.
thought to you?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to. Are we going to this opera or?
Yeah.
Seeing how she looks and seeing her say that, he's not even going to question that.
No, then she
Let
continues.
us go to the opera, please. I'm just standing in the doorway to our new home, and I'm just like, oh, we're going to be late.
So yes, you continue onwards towards the opera. The Light Singer Theatre.
what happens.
Okay. So you are going to see The Fall of Tiamat, an opera sung in Giant, describing the evil dragon queen's defeat at the Well of Dragons. So we won't be running that module.
Nope.
So you turn up.
We can also not go there.
Hmm?
If you don't want, just
No,
go
I
there.
was just teasing.
Okay.
I know. I caught that.
So yeah, you guys turn up. You show your ticket. You are taken to private box C, and sat inside is. That's their name, but what are they?
I've just got Raina in my notes somewhere.
Here they are. A man who is a human. He has a like this Stetson on, but it's angled at a 45-degree angle. He has these thick mutton chops and a big beard. A big mustache. And he is sat in this sort of royal green garb with red inlays in it. And as you enter in, he turns to you and goes, "Oh, thank you for coming.
Why, you're welcome.
I am Mert.
Mert.
Yes, please. Come and enjoy the merriment before we talk."
I sit down.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not one to turn down an invitation. I'll sit down.
I shall seat myself.
Can I stand at the back?
Yeah. He is also quite girthy.
Yet.
And yeah, so you guys watch through The Fall of Tiamat. Anybody speak Giant?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you don't understand what's being sung. It's still pretty powerful though.
Speak Draconic.
I imagine I cry a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, truly. It's one of those. And as it comes to an end, Mert turns. What did you think?
Just beautiful.
I'm gonna nod and pretend that I thought it was amazing as well.
It is definitely a very
Deception.
moving and inspiring piece.
Well, yeah, it was amazing. Powerful stuff.
I didn't quite understand what was being said, but the whole flow of the story and the actors and the music and the just wonderful stuff, Matt.
I liked the dragons.
Yeah, okay, so you sit now, watch as he's looking over each of you, giving you guys sort of like a once over. It looks like he's trying to count your sort of character. So, Bosk, he doesn't seem impressed with you. Nova, he seems pretty impressed with you. Euron, he has no idea, neither do I. Tauren, he seems pretty good with you. And Dante, he doesn't seem too impressed with your demeanor.
Oh.
I'd just like to point out I got 17 charisma.
Yeah?
On a 7 hit.
I have 18. Yes.
Wait, what?
I said I have 18.
I also
Yeah.
have
Fuck off.
18.
You guys
That
are
is
the
that's
worst.
I watched the DC. I had been like 7. I had been 18.
I don't want to brag, but I also have 18.
Wait, is this charisma?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It is a joke.
I
How
was
is this
gonna say,
joke?
it's like, I'm down here on 7. Like, hi guys.
Do I notice that he doesn't seem impressed by me?
Roll an insight. Yeah, you notice that he's a little bit dismissive of you.
I just click my tongue and look away.
Okay. Perhaps we could talk in private. And he says to, let me get the list again. Nova. To Nova and Borin. And Yoren.
Oh, I'm in the club.
Yeah.
Right, I'd be glad to.
Was it? I don't think I caught that.
Basically, he's calling out you, Torin, and Yoren for a private talk.
Okay.
Follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I shall stand up and follow. Trying to keep slightly away from Lauren, just in case.
I follow tightly
Okay.
as I can.
No.
Yes, you guys come to this sort of in a hallway. It's kind of clear. It says, I am part of the Harpers, and we're looking for a special group of individuals. He pulls out these 3 silver pins, with a harp within a crescent moon upon them. We are dedicated to the betterment of humanity, and we are somewhat of a informational organization within Waterdeep and there beyond.
Alright.
It is our goal to get as much information as possible, and to use that to better, well, for me, the city. I can judge by your characters who are potentially the most well-suited.
I look confused at myself.
Yeah, I look confused at everyone here.
If we were to say, take your offer and ally ourselves with your group,
Cut out.
Yeah, you
oh
cut
sorry,
out.
what benefits would it bring to us? Getting used to the keybind, it's kind of weird.
What benefits?
Yes.
We are an information network. If you require information, we can trade.
Oh,
That could be useful.
very.
What would you have us doing were we to align ourselves with you?
If you wish to accept this badge, your first mission would be one of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. You will have to locate her, find out if she's learned the identity of any Zent operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts.
Find a talking mare.
Yes.
I see. Have any information on where she is currently?
She is currently within the district of within the field ward.
Feud ward.
Field ward.
Or field.
Oh, okay then. So,
What? We receive a reward for this task, bringing you this information.
Any items found, if combat comes to blows, you may keep, and you will gain respect within our organization, and we may be able to help you out in the future.
I want to reach out both my hands towards his and like try to take his hands.
Okay.
And I say, I don't know what you think I could bring. And then I leave.
Okay.
Information organization. No. But thank you.
Talron's going to kind of like jot down what he said and keep a note of it. He seems interested if you're looking at him.
Okay. Have a good night. He turns and leaves the metal pens in both your hands.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you. Where can we find you if we complete our task?
You can find me let's just say he gives you an address in the North Ward.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I just give a little bow, polite, and then leave to the booth. Comrades.
I'm just talking with Vosk, and I'm like, I don't really think he knows style or character, to be honest.
You have gotten no reciprocation in this conversation. You are talking to a wall.
I'm just venting to Vosk.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like pretty much like the stuffed animal that you vent to.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do now?
He is a girthy boy.
He is thick.
I shall tell the people who were not present
A lottie coming.
about the pins and the mission we've been assigned.
Okay.
Well, obviously he didn't have the balls to invite us all, so I say we decline.
Well,
I think this isn't really like a full group thing. I think this is like an individual basis thing.
well, an information network seems to be very interesting to have connections to. After all, it'd make finding things a lot easier.
If you're looking for inclusion, we were invited to the Black Staff.
The what?
It's like a big tower.
I heard something about Emerald Enclave and I really like the color green.
Green isn't a bad color.
It fits me very well. I want to look at that.
Do I know anything about the Emerald Enclave?
Sure, roll me a history check.
God damn it.
They're a pretty big organization. I mean, there are I would say, coming from quite a wealthy family, they're viewed with quite a negative sort of, like, your racist uncle or your racist aunt specifically hates these people because they tend to be quite naturist, and they may have like sort of blocked perhaps a business deal that would require like knocking down, let's say, some trees. And you would also know of like some sort of elven groups, some very extremist elven groups that go around hunting sort of these nobles that do things like that, and those kind of groups are often assigned the title Emerald Enclave. So from what you've heard, you haven't heard direct information. You've only heard from someone that's been displeased with them, that they're basically a very extremist group that attack nobles, and they're sort of like against progress.
Yes, I don't think we should be involved with the Emerald Enclave. They're sort of like bandits dressed up as hippies.
Peace.
Like-
I looked down
Peace
at
and
myself.
love.
Incredibly bad bandits.
But they had a glowing cat.
So what?
A glowing cat.
You're in the Forgotten Realms. There are lots of
Glowing
magical things going. You know magic. You can see the future.
I snap my
Why would
fingers.
Why would a glowing cat be so outrageous to you when you can see into the future?
I snap my fingers and my own cat like apparates on the floor in
Yeah.
front of you guys.
Oh.
I want her to have a friend.
You have a magic cat. Listen,
Wait,
I'll
what's its
buy
name?
you another magic cat.
She's
I
not
saw.
magic.
What's
just
its name?
Skugga.
I take about 3 steps back from
Of
the
course
cat.
it is.
I vote we do not join or align ourselves with the hippies.
I
We went and
Voted
talked
them.
to the opera
well,
people.
I go at least we at least talked to them. We should at least talk to them. We did go
To the
to the
hippies.
opera.
But they're hippies. I'd rather go to Blackstaff Tower, to be honest.
Do we not know what they do? What
No,
are-
but I know they're not.
There was a
hippies.
question to the DM. It was not a question in character. Do we know what the black stuff people are doing?
They're at Blackstaff Tower.
Roll me a history check with
I
a
was gonna
higher
say, would
DC.
I know anything?
Much higher DC.
800.
Would I know anything of them as well? Could I check?
You
Hey.
can roll for
Twitter?
Oh fucking hell!
Jesus!
So you guys watch as stars appear in Yoren's eyes as she just sort of fades back into obscurity and the future opens up. You see into a grey tower. Now you know that the black stuff is to do it is she is part of the Force Grey, or the Grey Hands, who are something just exploded in your window. It was very pretty, like a white light.
Oh, probably a car going by.
It was very pretty.
Definitely did look like an explosion.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looked like an
it's
explosion.
I have this like plastic diamond thing.
Oh
window.
right, that's what it is. Okay.
So it scatters.
You said it was Force Grey or the Grey Hands.
Both.
Okay. I'm just making sure I get the names right.
And do we know what they are?
But yeah, you know that they are a private security force. They tend to err on the side of goods. And they tend to be loyal, very loyal to the town of Waterdeep, or the city of Waterdeep. They're very loyal to Waterdeep.
Okay. Well, we can go and talk to them but they are like they like protecting.
Well, you would if it's a group that protects people, they wouldn't do it for free.
They're protecting Waterdeep specifically.
Seems interesting. I'm willing to at least hear out whoever contacts us.
Yes, we might just, as we just saw, maybe they don't even want to talk with every one of us. So we can
Yes,
just go around
exactly.
and see like which they pick out. Like, it would be so sad if no one is picked, though.
We just go around to every place, find out
It-
which one is like, yeah, all of you are good.
It's like
You know what?
a
How
draft,
about we
you know.
just go on our own? I think it's a good idea to go on our own. Yeah.
How about some of us go to Deville Star Song,
Split the pie.
and then one goes to Blackstaff, and then
But if they
Yodel.
want someone else and those who comes, then that, I mean,
Well,
isn't it
maybe
better
the
if
people who
everyone
are
goes?
contacted. Yeah, if we all
That's a
go,
good
they can
point.
pick.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thought. So
Because
no,
Vosk got the information for the
The black staff, yes.
black staff, yes. So Vosk, we could split up. That is an option.
Whichever you wish.
Vosk, who would you pick to go with you to the black staff?
He's just gonna kind of look over everybody. Then kind of look around some more. And then he won't answer.
How about this? I'll go with you, Vosk.
Okay.
If that's what you want.
I mean, if you want to look good in comparison, so they pick you, I can come because I'm super bad at that. So it makes you look better.
Do what you want.
Okay, I'll go to the Emerald Function.
I'll go with Vosk to the tower if there's still time in the night. Is it still is the night still young or?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Alright.
going to get a drink at the Yawning Portal then.
Okay.
Talk with Deville Star Song.
Okay, we'll start with you then, Dantis.
Okay.
So you enter into the Yawning Portal, and immediately you are greeted by Yagra. She goes, you came.
Yes?
She starts to escort you towards this table.
But I need a drink.
Yes, yeah, we can get you one.
Is she the one you're working for? Are you working for Star Song?
Yes.
Oh dear. I just sort of sit down or go with her.
Okay. So you go and talk to... This has all been cleared up now, and Dot is no longer there. I'll turn dynamic lighting off. There we go. Looking for... Who is over here? Okay. So yeah, she brings you over, and then she walks off to go and get you a drink.
There?
They look up to you, and the smile crosses their face.
Hold up, who are they?
This is Deville, you assume.
Okay. Deville, I presume.
He nods.
I had an idea you were a woman.
You are wrong. Now you can sit.
I sit.
Good. And then you sort of wait as he sort of measures you up and down. I didn't expect you to come. I expected another of your party.
Well, here I am. Who'd you expect?
One of the more adventurous.
Yes. Well, they're not coming. I'm the only one coming. Well, I'm here. So and they're not coming. You get my point.
I see. Well, what I want is to make you money.
Oh yes, please. We need money.
I'm sure you've been approached by other factions already. And have any of those factions offered you 50 gold?
Oh yes, much more than 50 gold. Don't
He
make
smiles.
me laugh.
Roll me a deception check.
It could be okay.
Okay. Oh, well, if the offer is so offensive, then you are free to leave.
Well, it's not offensive. You were just asking, and I'm answering that we've been offered more than 50 gold.
Okay. And who was that?
The Lord's Alliance?
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've heard you've had a bit of a falling out of Mr. Silvermane.
Oh, well, yes. It's a long story. I wouldn't bore you with it.
I know your thoughts on my group may be that of
What is your group?
a giants upon an ants, but we really just want peace and prosperity.
Wait, what's your group?
The Black Network.
The Black Network.
Yes.
All right, yes. I have heard, I have some premonition about you, but I'm not open-minded.
We like to help people in need, provide loans, mercenaries, and other services, even if it requires a bit of blood.
So I go on.
Well, if you are truly interested, someone is killing elves and half-elf sailors in the dockward. 3 dead so far, and each one decapitated by a blade in the dead of night. If you look into it, I'm gonna provide an arrangement of coin. Methinks the City Watch could use a little help.
Yes, and this would amount to what, 75 gold pieces per person?
No, 50.
That is a done deal. 50 to finding a murderer.
Yes?
I really wish someone went with him.
Me too.
All right. So if I don't make any promises now, but I do it, will I be able to reach you and say, "Hey, I've done your job"? Looking, you know?
I'll be here.
You'll be here if I've done the job.
Yes? And if you haven't, I'll be here.
Okay, I'm not making any promises. I'm not looking to have the Black Network after my ass because I broke a promise that I didn't make.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I thank you for the offer, and I may take you up. I have to talk with my compatriots, of course.
Yago comes over and places down the mug of ale.
Here's a toast.
Picks up his he has a wine glass.
I risk it for the biscuit.
Okay.
I say, here's to you, here's to me. May we never disagree. And if we do, to hell with you. Here's to me. And I smile.
Yeah, he chuckles. Here's to you.
I drink the beer and leave.
Okay.
And head back towards our tavern.
Okay.
I'm assuming he doesn't fall face first onto the ground after drinking.
Yeah, you are dead. No, you
Fuck.
you leave. I mean, you can handle your drink. You're not really tipsy. Who's next? What are the other two? We've got Emerald Enclave. Who's going to the Emerald Enclave? Okay.
Over. Dream Team. Although I am a little bit scared of the cat. Well, it is around urine.
She's just like trotting besides me.
A good solid 3 paces away.
Don't you like cats?
Yes.
Are you lying?
Yes. Look down.
I snap my fingers and she goes away.
Oh no, you don't have to do that for me. It's
Oh, she's always around.
I'm gonna think about how creepy that is.
Yeah, that's almost worse.
yeah, they're just gonna
Don't worry, she's always around.
Yeah, that's how it sounds to me, and I'm kind of fiddling my holy symbol, so okay. And then just we make our way to the Emerald Enclave.
Okay. You guys arrive at Falconmere in the southern ward.
Oh yeah, the best ward.
So as you guys arrive, you see this half elf, who has. I can show you a picture actually. Oh, I forgot to show you Deville. That's Deville, and that's why you may have thought they were a woman. They do kind of look like one, and have a lady like name as well.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Deville with double L and then an E.
Deville. Nope. So you guys meet. Ah. They've pulled out all the stops here. It's a token with with her name in it, so
They
you
just
meet
expected nobody to pick the Emerald Enclave.
you meet a half elf who has this sort of unkempt, curly ginger hair. She has these. She's a little bit on the chubby side, and her cheeks are puffed and red, and sort of a sprinkle of freckles adorn her cheeks, and sort of the bridge of her nose. So yeah, you guys come on over, and she smiles at you.
I woke up and I say, the cat called for me.
Yeah, she nods, and beckons you in, with like a sway of her arms.
Just gotta gingerly follow.
Okay. Yeah, she brings you forth into this garden. This big, beautiful garden that has massive fountain within the middle, and sort of these 4 different areas. One is like a foresty area. One is like a vine and bush kind of area. One is more of like a weird swamp kind of with trees that are thinner. And the last is a basic flower sort of bed with different kinds of flowers and plant life, exotic plant life. And she brings you into the plant life area, where you see another half elf currently sitting on a bench. This one being a male, and resembles not a stunning similarity, but it's very possibly that they're related. They've got the same ginger hair, and they are the same weight-wise. And this one, however, has more redder cheeks, but doesn't have any of the freckles. And he looks up to you. He looks up to you and smile, and beckons you closer. Please come.
Yeah, I got.
And you walk over. And as you get closer, he stands up and he starts to walk with you through these flower beds. He goes through telling you about the different flowers and where they come from, what kind of remedies you can make from them, not to pick any of these flowers, and even allows you to sort of go in and smell a few. Eventually, you come to the end of your tour, and he takes you to a sort of like a greenhouse, but it's like a viewing greenhouse as opposed to one made just for growing plants. And within it is this noble woman, and he says, "This is the lady of the estate. This is Jareth Falcon." She turns towards you and nods, and as she speaks in this voice, it's like disembodied as it comes throughout all of the entire premise. You assume whenever she talks, this is just how it is. It's just how it be. You hear this very bassy but feminine hello.
Hello.
Pleasure to see you. Your presence is most welcome. And she bestows upon you a gift, a supernatural gift that I have to go to the Dungeon Master fucking guide to look at.
I love it. Here's your
Fuck off.
temporary
Oh my god,
madness.
it's so pretty though.
Ah, it's so beautiful, Purry. I
Not
hate
fair.
you. Screw you for buying things you deserve.
Okay, ready to write this down? So, you have the Charm of Restoration. This charm has 6 charges. You can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Greater Restoration, 4 charges.
Yes.
Lesser Restoration, 2 charges. That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like one time when it's done, or do they recharge?
They do not recharge now.
Okay.
Yo, is it Volo's Book of Monsters that I got?
Yeah, Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yeah.
His spirit one hasn't actually properly been started. Yeah, she sort of nods at you and then sort of just disappears. And he says, that is her ability. She is the chosen of Miliki. Miliki a lot. That's a weird name. Maliki? I'm going to type that in chat and someone can give it a better go.
Oh, I want to try.
Chosen of Miliki.
boy.
Miliki?
Lily.
Mieliki.
Miliki? Okay.
M-I-E-L. Mieliki.
Mieliki.
She is something of a demigod.
Ooh.
That's very impressive.
Just one of the things we can do.
With a religion check, would I recognize anything about her?
Sure, roll a religion check. I mean, yeah, she just fucking blessed you guys. Like, that shit's pretty godly. She didn't have any you assume, yeah, like the god however you pronounce that, she's one of the higher ups, like higher followers, one of the higher priests, and that's why she is possibly this powerful.
Got it.
And he says, "This, if you choose to join us, is a place of sanctuary. You cannot be harmed."
What else do you do? Like, what, what's your values?
That is a good question, and one I will answer. We believe in the balance of all things. Nature, the stars, the moon, the sun, the earth, life and death. Balance. However, we do believe that neutrality is best above all. That being said, there is evil within the outlying farms that need sorting. The outlying farms are being terrorized by a scarecrow come to life. It has slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked farmers. No people have been killed as of yet, so the city guard is dragging its heels. Something must be done.
Okay. The I have a hard time just like formulating my questions right now. I think I'm a bit overwhelmed. You guys seem kind of weird. You don't care about weird, I guess.
I'm just kind of doing that.
Most people just like throw me out of places.
He sort of steps forward and just sort of hugs you.
I start crying.
Jesus.
I'm just kind of finding where to look, like looking at the ceiling and things.
He lets go. And then hugs you, Nova.
Oh god.
There.
Okay, I'm trying.
All is well.
It's like, okay. I try and turn my face away so he doesn't see anything.
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of whisper, "Thank you," and then just like awkwardly stand there again.
Yeah, he just has this, not smile, but serene look about his face.
Okay. Sorry.
I wonder what would joining you entail? We align ourselves with you. We assist you with this scarecrow.
There are many things we can do for you, some of which are... the ability to share information they've gathered from magical conversation with animals. Free food and care for you guys and your animals while here. And that blessing you just got.
Just kind of not go. That sounds wonderful.
I think I need to process a bit though.
Just bows his head.
I bow.
Mm-hmm.
back away.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about for like the third time in like the space of 6 seconds and kind of slowly
Yeah. You
shift
guys
down.
back out, and then sort of as you walk out the door, you see the younger female version of him. She just leads you to the gates, then extends a hand as to say, "Off you go."
Yep. Off we go.
All right.
As we walk back, yeah. Man, they seem pretty drugged.
I'm just like, I thought it was just me.
No, they seem pretty fucked up.
What did they give you?
I feel weird. It's something. Some kind of blessing, I think.
Could also be drugs.
Could be drugs. Let's go.
Okay,
Just
yes.
go.
This is speed. We're just gonna head down, no speed walking.
So, Bosk and Torin,
Yes.
you are on your way to the Black Staff.
Sure
Oh, boy.
am. Hopefully they'll be less weird than everyone else has been so far.
Random
I
hugs.
honestly don't think so.
It might just be the way I'm running them. I'll be entirely honest with you guys.
I mean, nothing wrong with eccentric characters.
Okay. So yeah, you start heading towards the Black Staff Tower. It is a fortress, essentially, within the castle ward. And as you're entering in, you can see sort of in the courtyard, very Harry Potter-esque, people flying about on brooms, casting spells at targets, making shit grow, making shit float. Seems like some sort of academy for wizards.
Oh no. Tolerance gonna feel out of place here.
Okay.
I'm
So
going
you guys
to
sort of-
immediately
Go ahead.
talk to Voss and be like, I don't think that they're looking for people of my type. I'm just gonna get this out of the way now.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You guys sort of walk awkwardly up to the tower. No one really seems interested in trying to talk to you.
As I told who to
So
look
we
for.
should look for
The person that spoke to you said their name.
Vashra Safaj.
yeah,
Yeah.
Batra Safari.
I might have wrote it down wrong, but
Yeah.
I got the essence of it.
So you guys want to just search for them?
That's what I got.
Roll me if you're just gonna look for them, make me an investigation check.
All right.
You got it.
Oh baby, you got it.
22.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are sort of looking around. You take on the spirit of a wizard. Immediately climb to the top, tallest point, and just there's a door with her name on it.
Yep.
She's at
And
the tallest.
that door
Yeah.
spells
Makes
her
sense.
name how?
V-A. You know what? There you go.
Was that close? Almost.
Oops, my roll 20 just crashed. Hold on.
Brilliant.
Going well.
I shall re-show it to you. Are you back in?
2 seconds.
Okay.
It's taking a while to load. Okay, I'm in.
There you go.
Aha. Yeah, I spelled that way wrong.
Does not surprise me. Not that you're stupid or anything, but it is quite a difficult name.
Well, I got the first part. The other part, I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's wizards. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, strange names and all that.
Okay.
Hello?
You called.
Yes.
This is gonna go well.
You seemed capable out of the lot.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking for capable hands.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have loyalty to Waterdeep? You respond?
I say no.
Okay. She immediately like sort of turns and looks to you, Torin. Hello.
Well, it is a very nice place, and if I were called to protect it, I would try my best to, but I don't know if I would say that I am one who would have a furious loyalty towards it. I might not be the type of person you're looking for.
Okay.
Suppose we live here. For now.
At the very
She
least,
sort
I
of
would be
frowns her
willing to do things.
brow and looks confused.
At the very least, I would be willing to do things that would benefit the city.
Okay. So it looks over the two of you. Are you good at climbing rocks?
We are definitely the wrong people to look at.
I'll say, out of the whole party, climbing rocks. I've never really done it before, but I consider myself decently strong.
Good. You should seek out Hlam, a monk who lives in the cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. Ask him what he's heard about the threats to the city, but try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome. For this, you will be rewarded in favor.
He's what's his name?
Hlam, Hlam, a monk. Cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. Do not annoy him or overstay your welcome.
And we're asking about what he's heard in the city, or
Threats to the city.
threats to the city. Okay.
Is it clear to see that that's all she has for us?
Yeah, she's turned around.
I will turn around and start walking away as well.
Well, that was very brief.
As you walk out the door, slams shut.
Well, they're the least weird.
Yeah.
Better to get to the point, I guess. Shall we try to find the others, or?
Probably. While we're walking out, can I just look around to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, even for wizards?
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
Yes, I'd like to do the same.
24.
Very nice. You are sufficiently satisfied with your original analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, this place is pretty strict as well. It seems like it's it's what it is.
There would be no foul wizards.
If they
as
were,
far as you can say.
they are hiding very well.
Okay.
But yeah, these seem to be mostly students and the like.
Cool.
Okay.
So the only thing we haven't done is Halls of Justice.
Yeah, Halls of Justice.
So you guys are meeting at the Halls of Justice, or?
What wasn't discussed.
Oh, we
yeah.
never. Yeah, we were.
went
I
home.
was.
Yeah, should we meet at home? That's where
Yeah,
I
I
would
think-
Yeah, home
was
first
like-
probably be
Yeah,
the best
home.
idea.
to get
I mean,
Okay.
Talman would have headed home anyway.
my trusty spear.
Does Vosk go home?
Likely go home to sleep because this is pretty much close to night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is starting to
He'll
get a bit
go
late.
home for now.
Okay. And as you guys get home, the place is no different. Other than the table is upside down, and the chairs are on top of the upside down table.
Of course.
I was waiting for
I
like him
just
to set up a
talk- I
bucket
just
of
talk
water.
to the middle of the room, and I'm like, "You're really a jerk."
As you say that, this piece of paper starts and lands on your face.
As we walk in, I'm like,
Sorry.
I'm going to try and put the tables and chairs back just
Yeah.
slowly.
Is there anything written on it?
Yes, there is a very official looking document.
I look at it.
It basically says, for the task of releasing of prison, you are hereby required to attend. You are hereby to attend a summoned protection to the members of the Dungeon Sweepers Guilds. You are assigned to protect a group of them. Meet them at the Mule School Tavern on Ship Street in the Dock Ward at 6 bells, and guard them while they work. Do this every day for a 10-day. And it's signed Jalister Silvermane, Lord's Alliance.
So I see he
Fuck off,
catches the
Jill.
mail. I see he catches the mail now. I quite like him.
It's also got a hole,
Referring to the ghost.
a hole in the top, in like the middle of it. It looks like it was nailed to the door, or put on the door, but has since been removed by someone.
can we just call him Ted?
Yeah, I agree. Vote to name him Ted.
Okay.
I'm down to name him Ted.
Paddington.
Ted the friendly ghost.
Ted the Poltergeist.
Yeah,
Hell
Ted
yeah.
the poltergeist. See, Pete the
It's good.
poltergeist.
I mean,
Friendly neighborhood
Poltergeist
poltergeists.
I just like start talking with Dantes like I'm in the middle of a conversation that's happening in my head and just continuing it with him like on the outside. And it just felt so weird. I also want to be in a club, and last time I was, they just threw me out, and they were like really drugged
Yes.
up. It
Yes,
it felt
indeed.
so weird.
Yes.
But we got this blessing, and that was cool, right?
yeah,
and
it's perfect. Blessing.
yeah,
It was pretty
Cool.
trippy.
it was very trippy.
From the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh
quite
no,
sh-
you've been cursed. You have been cursed by the hippies.
Oh,
I
I'm
just,
not-
I just take my hand and like put it towards Dante's face.
I lick it, and then I pass the mail to Talrin. I'm like, our friend Silvermane is being an ass wipe.
Oh,
I do this for everyone who's still looking at me.
I see. Well, at least the ghost didn't throw it away or something. That would have definitely put us in a bad situation.
I have to talk to him.
You watch as the paper starts to tear in half.
Bob, you're also
Ted,
an ass
Ted.
wipe.
Ted.
We've got Ted, Pete, and Bob.
Ted, you're an ass wipe.
As you start saying that, the pen lifts from your pack, goes over to the paper and starts to write something.
I rush over and read it.
It just says the words LIF.
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 We shall call
Can't
you
even
Lif.
spell. Your name's Lif.
Must be Litheria.
And then the pen tentatively lands into your pack again.
Well, Lif, you're still a cunt.
Hey, don't be mean to Lif. He's dead.
He tore my official notice.
Well, we have the gist of it. Besides, we can still put it together to read it. So, are
I'm
we
not
going to
doing
show
it.
up and guard these people, or are we just
I'm
gonna
not
skip?
doing it. We're skipping it.
I would rather not be put in jail again, so I'm going to go. Is anyone else coming with me, or?
Well, I'm gonna cast mending on the paper just to fix it.
Yeah,
to
okay.
make it look a bit more official.
Yeah, it seals
Yeah,
right
like-
back up just like
yeah,
it
just-
was.
Yeah, just in case. So it's like looks like we've just started tearing it in half.
Yeah, no, it fixes nicely.
Beautiful.
Vosk is going to turn and start going upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs as well and collect
I'm gonna
my,
go upstairs.
my spear and shield and get suited up in my scale mail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is the night clear?
Hey, natural 20. That's a yes.
I bring all my
Mhm.
blankets and stuff up into the on the, what did you call it?
The roof?
Yeah,
Turret.
there was the turret, and I sleep there and
Yeah.
I look at the stars.
Okay, yeah. You feel incredibly inspired. And, yeah. Wonderful. And you guys all lay down in your various states of room.
Oh yeah.
I'm lying on the floor. I'm not getting near that bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When I'm changing, gonna look around for Lif, the friendly ghost, to check he's not watching, and subconsciously looking for the cat as well. just in
Okay.
case. As I take my mask off and.
Yeah, you look around, there's no ghost, there's no cat. No
But
cat.
there's a donkey. What are you doing?
Damn it! Are you actually behind me?
No, I'm.
I was gonna say like you should.
I'm
like
in my master bedroom.
My bedroom's pretty fabulous.
I got a bathroom in mine.
I've got a small temple in mine. Well, it's a-
I've got a
It's a
floor
big temple.
that is very comfortable to sleep on, strangely.
I win.
So, eventually you all come to rest.
When everyone is asleep, I'd like to sneak out of the house.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I notice him in
Do
my
I notice
tower?
him?
Make me a stealth check.
Let's find out.
And then we're just going to be using your passive perception because you are not
19.
actively looking.
No.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Just barely skirt by everybody.
14, yeah.
Barely skirt by. You
Yeah.
could be wearing an orange suit with a giant light and get by me.
Oh no, I've seen this. Yeah.
So yeah, you sneak out.
I would like to go to the halls of justice.
Okay.
Is there guards?
Okay. Let's have a look. You can hit. No, there's no guards. There's a open area into the temple.
Mm-hmm.
The temple doors are open, and there's currently a sermon going on. And by sermon, I mean there's a few people in there just on their knees praying.
I would like to very quietly step inside.
As you sort of walk through into the you walk in. It's candlelit. The floor is covered in carpet. Probably for this reason, being able to quietly come in and join.
Do I see a big paladin lady anywhere?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. 11.
It's difficult at first because you're used to seeing like her bulked up in all this big armor. But no, eventually, yeah, you notice her 2 rows from the front. She's kneeling and praying.
I'd like to walk up and sit next to her.
Okay. She's
Then I'll
currently
just
on her
wait.
knees.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
I will just sit next to her and wait for her to be done.
Yes.
Is there anything that makes you special?
Pure intentions.
Mm-hmm. Do pure intentions get you all the armor?
It helps.
Do any of the people in here look poor, or do they all look pretty well off?
They all look well off, but that could be something to do with it being these are late night people.
Hmm.
You assume maybe you'd have to come back, but usually what the less fortunate people come during the day.
So you kill evil?
Yes.
Did she reply?
Yeah, she just says yes.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't hear
No.
you. I thought you were looking something up.
No.
Does that include necromancers?
Not unless it is used for bad. Not all undeath is evil. The eye of the gauntlet.
Can I insight check that?
Yep.
Even though I'll probably fail. Oh, 17.
Okay. So, you can notice there's a bit of malice behind what she's saying. It seems like she doesn't believe what she's just said, but it's almost like a script kind of thing.
Just out of curiosity, does she have an inkling of malice towards me as well?
No, she doesn't seem to lean away from
Okay.
you or anything against you. Just just that maybe she has different opinions on undeath.
Is there anything that you would offer that makes you better than the others?
Those most loyal to our cause get many benefits. I am currently training to be a griffin rider. We offer healing for free to those within our order. We help those that are incarcerated while working for our cause. And we have powerful agents that can come and help in any battles that seem unfair.
He's just gonna kind of give a light sigh and stand up and start to walk away.
Okay.
And then he'll go back home if nothing else happens.
Alright. As you come into the home, rest your little heads. As is where we'll end night.
Eh.
Huzzah.